It's Thursday. Feliz jueves. Tonight we are going to be playing more Minish Cap and podcasting. To an extent, I'm going to let my co-captain, co-chair, what have you, undeafen herself short. We're going to do undeafening in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, my fellow podcast host.
Hi, it's me again.
It's you. It's really you.
Me, in the flesh.
In the flesh, in the ears of our listeners, this podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Yes, you can be a patron of the podcast. The podcast.
Here we go.
It's
I had the wrong mic.
Patreons.
I'm so sorry.
It's patrons like you that make it possible for us to quit our day jobs. Quit our day jobs. Can you believe that?
Can you imagine?
Quit our day jobs. I make $120,000 off this a year. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that.
It's with your help. It is with your help.
With our listeners' help, are we able to sustain our lifestyles?
It's true. Honestly, I hated my job before when I was working nearly full-time. So I guess you could call that part-time, but nearly full-time, at my local DMV, Talking with people on a regular basis kind of sucked.
Soul-sucking job, truly.
But now I get to talk about the people that I see on a daily basis, and you all just listen to it. And that makes me happy. It fills me with joy. Isn't that so cool? And it's not without your help. That's right, you patrons that choose to listen to us. Like, after weeks and weeks
You voluntarily have done this to yourself.
Yes. You are responsible for your own choices, but boy, do you make some great choices.
One could say that. Sometimes I wonder if my parents actually listen to this, because I know you put it on Twitter sometimes. Both my parents on Twitter.
I would be impressed and amazed. No, I went the wrong way. Also, I'm gonna turn you up because you're very quiet.
I just changed my mic. Fuck, bro. Sorry. Alright, yeah, I changed my mic.
That might be it. That might be it.
Yeah, because I moved to a new place on Sunday, and it's been a very long unpacking process. But I'm almost there. I'm like, I need to take like one more trip to Goodwill and then like unpack like 2 or 3 boxes. Yeah. So.
Fuck this. I'm just gonna restart. I went the wrong way and I hate doing this part. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. Hold on. Why did it capture that? Oh wait, I know why.
Minish? Oh, I'm so excited to be reunited with you in like a month.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, the crew of people. It's
gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun.
Okay, I gotta give some context to all the listeners of the pod. We are going to a conference that is invite only, so that's pretty epic. And I'm not gonna say exactly what it's for, because I want to leave you all in suspense, clearly. But it's something that we are both able to go to, and it's very just hard for normal people to go to that. So it's really exciting.
It will be really fun, and it'll be a really, really cool experience.
Yeah.
But it was kind of funny. So I'm a TA for a class, and it's all juniors and seniors, and it's a nuclear engineering class, but RHPs can take it. So radiation health physics, and I mean, I graduated with a degree in nuclear engineering, but it's been a while since I've used my nuclear engineering mind. And so he's asking all these questions, and it's simple, what is the worst accident that a nuclear reactor could have? And it's LOCA, loss of coolant. And
Hold up. Wait, so what is it called?
Loca?
Gloca, that's right. How do you...
Loca. L-O, it's loss of coolant accident. Loca, L-O-C-A.
Yeah, can you get that close to the mic, by the way?
No, I can't actually.
Thanks.
Let me move I'll move this up. And then
Your microphone.
There you go. Yeah, so, anyways, I just, like, was trying to use my nuclear engineering mind, and I was like, oh god, it's been a while since I've done this, like, but no cap, bro. It'll be fine. It'll be interesting. It's an 8 a.m. class.
Yeah.
Across campus. So that's fun. I really like the professor. He's my advisor's husband.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I've like interacted with him a couple times, but I've never actually like had a class with him, so it's been really cool. Like today was the first day because we Oregon State does a term system, so we start pretty late. But we'll end around the same time as usual, quote unquote. But yeah.
That's so cool.
I know, I had my first day of class today.
OMG. Wait, this late into this September?
I literally just explained myself.
I know, but still.
Yeah, like I said, we're on a term system, so school doesn't start back up for us until like.
Right.
Like,
sorry, I was just trying to do this boss, and I wasn't really listening.
Wow.
I was listening enough to like get the gist of it.
I got you. I don't know how you can do this because I try to like talk and play Apex at the same time, and Apex takes up so much of my brain power that I cannot talk. Like,
listen,
I'm like.
It's like just working a different part of my brain. Like, I don't have to think about what I'm really doing when I'm talking. I just say, like, the first 3 things that come to mind, and then hope that it was funny sounding, and if it wasn't, then I go, that was funny. And then everyone finds it funny anyway, so, like so. Fucking hell, mate. No? Okay. I just ran into the pool of lava.
You did it again.
I did it again.
Oops, you did it again. You're just...
It's hard. It's hard. It's not easy. Hello, Sigma, by the way.
I don't play video games.
You don't?
I do play video games.
You play video games? Fucking imagine.
I'm a gamer girl. Yeah. Get in line, boys.
Why?
Which,
oh no.
So I'm on dating apps, right? Like,
so that's like how you start every conversation on this fucking channel. I'm on dating apps.
Shut up. Okay, so I date.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's fine. I'm just ribbing
some
you.
People are lonely. But I look like you can see.
I think
like,
she fishes because she's lonely.
Yeah. So
oh, see, that's a pro speedrun strat right there.
I was looking at my, like, how many people like you. I have 900 plus likes on Bumble.
What? That's
that
impressive. Holy shit.
Right? I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
that is impressive, dude.
I've only had Bumble for like a week, maybe.
Oh, look at you being humble on Bumble. Okay.
I kind of, recently active, 900 plus. This is crazy.
Dude,
like,
don't get a big head now. You're still single.
Dude,
you got the fire element. Flames bring light. Oh man, Fire Emblem. No! I missed it.
Oh my god, no.
Oh no! I gotta go fucking back into there. Oh god, I missed it. How did I miss that? Wow. I am embarrassed. Anyway. But yeah, no, that's impressive. I'm genuinely proud of you, and I wish you the best of luck in finding your lover. Your lover.
My lover.
Your lover.
I don't know. Oh. There.
Hello, Luke. I missed the heart container. Initially. So, now with that out of the way, now we go visit Milari, who's in there. That's right. Oh, man. So instead of going to this ANS pitch your fucking myths of nuclear and media event, we are instead podcasting.
I think that that it's a good idea, though. I like that
I
idea.
do. I do.
I think it's a really cool idea.
I was gonna submit an idea, and then I realized that I didn't have the time to really, like, put a thing together, but I know what I would do it on.
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of, like, I don't know if I, like, consume that much nuclear media besides The Simpsons. Because, like, I mean, honestly, like, I haven't seen Chernobyl. Like, I don't really, I mean, I should have watched the 3 Mile Island. Literally every single time I go on a date with somebody, I'm like, oh, I'm a nuclear engineer. And they're like, oh, have you seen Chernobyl?
And you're like, no, I wasn't alive.
I was gonna say, I think I know what happened. So, like literally.
No, you're actually, like, in the final hour, Gorbachev decides to actually, like, listen to the Americans. It's crazy.
Yeah. So
Rip Gorby.
Oh my god. My allergies have been kicking my ass lately.
Dude, what they've been on?
I have all my stuff in the storage unit, and then, like, when I went to, like, take it all out, it was just so dusty, and I'm fairly allergic to dust. So, like, every day it's just, like, I wake up and I'm extremely congested. And my eye has been starting to get swollen, too.
Oh, dude,
so
I had that happen to me.
Fine.
Oh my god, I had fucking eczema around my right eye for, like, 2 months, and it was the worst because I can't put, like, the stuff I put on my eczema normally. Like, I have a fucking steroid cream for my eczema. That's how bad my eczema is. Like, I need something of that magnitude, and I can't put it on skin thinner than, like, my arm. Like, if I got it anywhere, like, remotely sensitive, like, say, around my eye, I would immediately, like, have my eye start swelling and get off color, or, like, the skin around that, and it's, like, not a pleasant feeling. So,
no.
Yeah. So I totally get you.
Nah, it's been, luckily I've never had, like, any, like, skin problems like that. Like,
yeah.
And I mean, I really don't even get acne. Like, I'm pretty, like, I get a little bit, like, I'll get, like, 1 or 2 breakouts.
Yeah.
Like, usually on my forehead or, like, on my chin, but it's nothing, like, too bad. Like, I never really struggled with acne growing up and anything, but.
Right.
I just wash my face and, don't sleep with makeup.
Yeah.
No, I do not fucking envy you, man. The only, like, thing that really, like, has been rough for me is, like, seasonal allergies. Oof. And I'm also, it sucks because all of y'all were, like, posting cat photos, and I'm, like, I can never have a cat because I'm allergic. And I'm also on this, like, oh my god! Oh, I didn't tell you this.
Oh,
so
no.
I've been on this trend of dating guys with cats, but that's just, like, nothing new. I think, like, it's, like, pretty much when you're dating in your 20s, like, if a guy's still single, there's, like, a 75% chance he got a cat.
Yeah.
But point being is that I was chatting with this guy. We sent some flirty texts, like, back in July, and he's like, let me know when you're back in town. So I was like, hey, by the way, back in town, like, Thursday before I came in, I was like, would you want to hang out? And we always, like, played Mario Kart when we were, like, hanging out together.
Right,
like,
Mario
Kart. In the hankering to, like, play some Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, totally, I'm free. Like, I love to. And I was like, okay, let's play it on Tuesday. So, like, we didn't really text again, which was, like, fine, because, like, I'm not a huge texter, unless, like, for, like, 3 people. And, he, I was like, whatever. So, like, but we never made, like, exact plans. So I texted him on Sunday, and I was like, hey, like, are you still wanting to hang out?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I was like, what time do you want to hang out? And then he's never replied back. So on Tuesday, I was like, hey, do you still want to hang out? And he's like, yeah, I would like to, but I just got into a relationship.
What?
It was a surprise. I don't think it's a good idea.
What?
And I'm like, the fuck?
What is it? Huh?
Yeah, I was like, I literally did, like, the shocked Pikachu face, because I was like, what the fuck?
You're like,
and
huh?
So, yeah, I was just so, yeah, like,
you're like fucking Tim Allen over here. You're like, got your tool times, you're sawing down, your plank of wood, you go,
Yeah, but it was just, like, so, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna text back. Like, that doesn't really, like, need a text back, right? Yeah. Like, I got
he laid it out when he laid it out.
Yeah, and
you
I was
have
like,
no obligation.
No, and I was like, whatever. So I'm a little Snoopy Snoop, and I'm nosy. So a couple days after, I'm like, I kind of wonder if I could finna stalk him and, like, find this chick.
Oh, Jillian.
So I go to try to find. He follows me on Twitter. I can't find anything, and so I was like, okay. So I try to go to Instagram, and I can't find him. And I'm like, oh my god.
Ooh, someone who doesn't want to be on
No,
Instagram.
he blocked me.
What?
He blocked me from Instagram. And I'm like, it's like the weirdest thing. I'm like, does this, like, what is he gonna think? I'm gonna send death threats to his new girlfriend? Like,
Yeah,
no.
you should. Honestly, have you ever sent...
thinking about
Jillian,
it, like...
have you ever sent anyone a death threat in your life?
Yeah, actually you sent me a death threat.
Well, yeah, I did send you a snap that said I would beat you to death.
So, I was, like, stalking... Do you ever, like, sometimes stalk your own, like, social media account?
Oh, yes.
I love looking back at my old stories, especially on my, like, private Instagram, because, like, I have some, like, fucking chaos in my life, obviously. And, yeah, I love doing that, but I was looking back at my old Twitter and I saw that tweet, and it's the funniest shit.
So, the reason that tweet is funny is because Jillian tweeted it with no context, and then the people who responded to it... Well, fucking first, Jillian posted that, and it said, when I insulted his waifu...
I gave, like, options, okay? I was playing 999, and I sold, spoilers,
Spoiler for 999, go watch it on my channel.
Yeah,
We've done it.
Again, spoiler, I saw Junpei dead, and I was like, and then I saw a panty shot, so I decided to Snapchat it and send it to Voltage, and...
Clover is dead in that scene.
No, yeah, that's right. That's not Junpei, it's Clover. But yeah. Anyway, so like,
Clover is literally dead in the scene, and Jillian sends me a photo that says it says, "OMG, your waifu sucks," and I'm like, one, she is not my waifu. I think she's a very well-written character. Two, you're taking a panty shot of a corpse. Hold on a second. And so I insulted her and she insulted me, and then I sent her the snap that had me front facing the camera that said, "I am going to beat you to death." And she screenshotted that, put it on Twitter, and said, "Guess what this was in response to? Me sending him and telling him his favorite game is trash, why I insulted his waifu, or all of the fucking above?"
No, I said, I can read you the tweet out
loud. Okay, fine.
Wyatt is at your Twitter, gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Is it A, because I said something so great he felt incompetent? B, I commented something dumb about one of his favorite video games? Or C, I insulted his waifu? And then, the department head of the engineering physics department at the University of Wisconsin.
A man who I requested a letter of recommendation from and got one.
D, all of the above. I fucking saw that, and I died, and I like messaged Voltage, and I was like, did you fucking see this?
And I saw it in class. I saw it. This was on a Friday, like in winter, and I was just like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm learning about things, you know, like I have a good standing reputation on Twitter.com where I partake in academia Twitter and like make it appear like I know stuff or like speak motivational phrases. But this fucker posts a photo of me threatening to kill her. And you wonder...
my favorite Booba is when we try to convince people that I was 6 foot.
Yeah, we went to a conference and I told like 7 lays that Jillian was 6 feet tall. Like I just threw it in one time. We were like talking after 999 or something, or like after Xenogears, or I think is what it was.
Yeah.
And I just told him, yeah, Jillian and I are gonna meet up. It's kind of funny. When we walk down the street, it's kind of weird because she's taller than me, and they were like, wait, how tall is she? I said, oh, she's 6 feet. And they were like, no, she's not. I was like, yes, she is. And I would be like, and so basically we went to the conference and I tried to get a photo that made it look like Jillian was taller than me.
We were like, what? outside like the hotel and they had
Yeah.
like, these steps, so I kind of like stood behind you. But, like,
They
on
they
the
saw
steps.
through it immediately, sadly.
Oh yeah, they
but
were
like
your photos are too sus.
we tried,
I was
we like I posted about it on Twitter. Like I can't wait to see 6-foot Jillian.
Yeah.
I literally, I said in the tweet, oh boy, I can't wait to see Jillian again in all of her 6 feet of glory. Oh, by the way, this is Eslo's backstory. He's like, what are you doing there? I'm a fucking Minish. And he turned into that, an edgelord. What a vile form you've taken, Vile? I am a sorcerer now, and my power is beyond compare. I will no longer tire away as your apprentice. Now, all shall call me master. Why, hey, buddy, what are you plotting? This is, and none can stop me. And he turned his master into a hat.
Oh, is this the Minish Cap?
Yeah.
They said the name of the video game in the. Whoa.
How does it feel to have my sorcerer's curse? Do you see, Eslo? I am truly your master now, and you cannot stop me. And with that, I must be leaving. And that's the story of how I became a hat. The second, what a light force of magical power. If Vati were to get it now, it would be devastating. I came to the world of men, hoping to stop Vati, and I met you in the woods. But it seems like we won't be breaking the curse on me anytime soon. However, with the sacred blade and second blade, we can certainly restore Princess Zelda.
Third blade?
If I get a third blade, I'm sorry. All that has happened due to my own pride, my folly. I must rely on you, on your power, until we've put an end to Vati. And then he hops on your head, face-hugging style. Well, Zelda, enough fairy tales. Yeah. Zelda. I love that name. I'm so proud of that name. I'm gonna name my first child Zelda.
You should. Oh, this guy went to fucking Vanderbilt for his master's and doesn't know what UTK is.
Uh-oh.
Unmatched. You might be hot and like 36 years old, but unmatched.
You might be... if you... Ah, man. Ah, wow, look at the size of that waterfall, my boy, my mother. Okay. So, I am not meant to be here now. Okay. But I know where to go. Now, Jillian, you've posted my death threats to you on Twitter, but have you ever, like, threatened someone yourself? Like how I asked about 15 minutes ago?
I mean, like, I think in passing, when somebody says something embarrassing about you, and you're like,
like
I'm
what?
gonna kill you. Oh, God.
Have you ever gotten any more in depth in it beyond I am going to kill you?
I don't think there's any physical evidence of my death threats, unlike you. That's why I'm smart. It's so whatever.
What's the worst one you've ever said?
Okay, this is completely an aside. I got this, like, 36-pack of pumpkin beer from Costco.
Yeah.
And there's an Imperial Pumpkin Ale, which is, I love pumpkin beer. I am a slut for anything fall. I had butternut squash, ravioli yesterday.
Butternut squash?
Butter in my nuts. Squash. Also, I did my little TA thing, and I was like, hey, I'm Jillian, I'm from South Carolina. And my professor's like, I don't have an accent. I don't hear an accent on you. And I'm like, what do you mean no accent?
What do you mean? Like, you just have to say bless your heart.
Accent?
Just say bless your heart and they'll hear it.
Oh my god. Some child's gonna come to me like something stupid and I'm gonna be like, bless your heart.
Bless your sweet little northern heart.
Now this is the real team. I had my 25th birthday in June, right?
Yeah.
I blacked out and I drunkenly made out with this guy.
Oh no.
That said guy is in the class and sat behind me yesterday.
Oh no.
I'm like,
Oh no,
yeah.
Jillian, you really are gonna live out your dream of being a T.
I know two people.
Did I say that?
I don't know, man. He didn't talk to me. I was kind of surprised. I was like,
I'm impressed. He's got some self-restraint.
I know. I was about to say, who can resist my feminine charm? Not many.
Okay, yes.
Oh, the worst thing I've said to somebody, like, I usually sometimes I say that, like, I'm gonna kill you and then I'm gonna dead corpse.
You're gonna what? The what?
I'm gonna kill you and then I'm gonna fuck your mother over your dead corpse.
Alright, so someone clip that real quick?
No!
I got Jillian to say the worst thing ever on stream? That's been months in the planning.
You got me. I was bamboozled.
You know, I got diagnosed on 14 different websites as a genuine sociopath.
You are truly...
I took all those quizzes, and I spent $40 to get a piece of paper that really says it.
I think that the only way you can decide if somebody's a psychopath or not is if they favor the back left burner, like to cook on. Because if you favor that and you use that primarily for your cooking, like there is something deeply wrong with you.
I used that one. That's how I figured out that I'm a sociopath according to 14 different websites and $40.
You could have just read American Psycho.
Yeah, okay,
I started that book today.
Bait woman.
Because I finished the last book I read was called Choke by Chuck Palahniuk.
Ah, yes.
And
the guy who also wrote Fight Club.
Yeah, so I was gonna say Fortnite.
You son of a bitch.
I know. I know. I'm the worst.
Ay caramba, dude.
Anyways, but yeah. So yeah. Well, one of my good friends is like, I love this author, and he's in Portland. He like lives in Portland. And he's like, you gotta read it. And I was like, alright. He's like, one of my favorite books. I'm like, alright. So like the whole point of the book is basically like, in order to help his like dying mother, he goes and pretends to choke on food at fancy restaurants, and essentially people will go and save him, and then they'll feel so bad for him they send him money and stuff. It was a very, very interesting book. It was very much satire, and you could tell, but it is just... Basically, there was also a point in the book where essentially the doctor was like, in order to save your dying mother, we're basically going to transplant her brain with a baby's. And so I need you to impregnate me so that I can have this baby and save your mom. Yeah, that was a plot line in the book, and I was like, the fuck?
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to spoil it, because it makes more sense looking back. I think, like, if I reread it again, like, I would be like, okay, like, I understand this.
I understand wanting to get... Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I think a reread of the book would have made me enjoy it more. But
sure.
It wasn't the worst book I read. I love reading.
Thanks for the clip, Luke.
Shut the fuck up. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you... No.
I'm gonna post it on Twitter.
No!
I'm gonna say, look at this.
Multis, do not.
Look at this thing that Jillian told me.
Oh my god, you're gonna get like, literally, I'm gonna get like 50 job like offers rescinded because of that. Like, but
serves you right. I'm not gonna post it on Twitter, I promise.
Thank you.
Just to the Twitter circle. Luke's got the right idea.
The close people.
The people.
Who is part of your Twitter circle?
Depends on which one you want to know. Because I've got one for my voice acting and one for my not.
That is true. Oh, my dad likes my tweet. Thanks, Daddy. But yeah, so like both my parents have Twitter, and they never used it before, and then when I kind of started blowing up because of my stupid nuclear tweets, they started using it again. And my dad's a nuclear engineer, my mom's not.
Nuclear tweets?
Yeah. So yeah, it's really interesting when my mom's like, you had a really good tweet the other day, and I was like, thanks. Do you even understand it? That's like something stupid.
Parents commenting on your things that you put on the internet.
I just like, it feels weird because like they never used it before. Like my mom's had my Twitter for like, there's an old like photo of us from like when I was like a sophomore in high school, I think. Like as her profile picture.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like when I was like 15 or 16, which is like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
I feel so old. I was like walking.
Dude, do you want to have a Venta Quinceañera? That's 35. Kinda. That's not what... 35 is 35, but like, you know, 20 quinceañera for your 20s.
I think we should party it up in the place we're gonna be at in October.
Bangarang, sports fans. Everyone on the trip is cool. So...
I'm really excited. It seems like a really good crowd. And, you know...
I know, the one that we were talking...
Whatever happens.
Oh, Jillian.
You
The
know,
one I was...
Yeah, McPathy, I'm a fucking poet laureate. I got a kinstone,
Here. Oh. Whatever. Okay, you're telling a story about a hint. Never mind. I will say, like, Pearl, I know her from Nesdy. She's very nice and fun. Huh?
There's a lot of girls.
Yeah. 1 to 2 is our ratio for every...
I'm surprised. I thought they would have more people.
I thought so too. I was debating, like, talking to a few others, but, like, I only gave, like, some names because, like, I didn't want to be like, okay, this is my friend, and this is my friend, and this is my friend, and this is also my friend.
You know, they were like...
Right, like, I know
but...
people who would be, like, good for it. It's just, like, I don't want to be the one to be like, oh, by the way, have you heard of so-and-so? I think they're a very good communicator. They make great content. They just talk well. You should get them to do it, too. You know?
Yeah.
And
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, sure, your friends are cool people. What can I say?
yeah, it's true.
There's a fucking Hatsumiko skin coming to Fall Guys.
I saw that. I was like,
That is
oh,
amazing. That is the best. Oh my god. I gotta... That, I'm like, okay, I'm drinking this, like, what, 8% beer? So, also, I haven't seen the new Minions movie, and
Who has?
I like the Minions movies, okay?
You like Minions movies?
I like kids movies, okay? I think some of them are funny.
Do you
and,
like Illumination Studios movies?
Yes,
You like Secret Life of Pets?
That was okay.
You like Sing?
Okay, honestly, Sing wasn't half bad.
You like
and I will
Sing
stand by
too?
that. I think it's actually an I have not seen Sing 2.
Okay, well then you're not a real fan.
I'm not a real fan. Because I don't have Peacock Premium, so I haven't been able to see the new Minions, the Rise of the Peacock. There's a bar in where I live called Peacock, and every time I'm like, do you want to go to the cock? We can raise it up.
Yeah.
Cause I'm funny. I'm hilarious. God.
Damn, dude.
I've never seen Hop. I know. There's a couple things where I'm like, but like the bad guys or whatever. That was like,
that one's supposed to be pretty good.
That's what I've heard. I was like, it looks pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna go see it by myself. Like,
you should.
In the theaters.
You should be like a 25-year-old woman going to a kid's movie and being like, no, I promise, I'm just waiting for, like, you know, the kids to show up.
I went to see Joker by myself. That was a weird experience.
Well, you are reading American Psycho because you vibe with Patrick Bateman's fucking aesthetic.
I do not. Okay.
You
I
want to be a yuppie psychopath.
I am a psych. I am. Welcome to life. Nah, I just like chaos.
Does the fact that we are
honestly,
doing this trip, does that make us yuppies?
Yes.
Oh no.
We're slogs to the machine, babe. I'm sorry to tell you.
Dude, we can do it better.
We can totally do it better. Let's see how much shitposting we can do this. No cap, brubs. Nuclear power is poggers AF.
Nuclear power? It really makes me pog.
I think we should bring back... Oh, you know what I could do is with all this beer I have, I can make a bread with this pumpkin beer.
That would be
delicious.
banger.
That would be so good. Ooh. Anyways, what was I going off about?
We were talking about how we're gonna shitpost at this nuclear event. I'm genuinely, like... the thing about, like, posting about professionally on Twitter is that you have to use hashtags. And you have to post a photo of you smiling. And you have to use, like, the most...
My problem. It's like, I know my profile picture is actually a photo of me.
Yeah.
But I don't like posting myself to people I don't know. Because then I get comments and I don't want to.
That is, yeah.
That.
And, like
sometimes I had a tweet and it was like, I am cute, like, if you agree. And I've had, like, married men like that. And I was like, that's
I saw that, and I was like,
that is, like, really weird. Yeah, I was like, I'm drunk. I tweeted that. Like, I'm like, please don't. Like,
Jillian.
I know. It just, like, was weird. And I was like,
Life is weird.
Hello! Is there no one to grill?
Oh my god, was I supposed to put water from Mount Crenel on it? Shit. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, no, the things that get liked on Twitter are always annoying. And, like, I'm gonna have to change my profile picture from, like, my black and white photo of me looking fucking terrified at my phone. Like a, what the hell? And I love that picture.
You can make, like, a cute photo of us, and then you can make that your profile picture. Okay. Darn it.
I'll just post, I'm just gonna post a good professional photo of me with an entire can of White Claw in my mouth.
I think you should. I think that's a great idea.
I can unhinge my jaw far enough to fit an entire White Claw can in my mouth.
I should take a picture.
Ladies?
I have a semi...
I'm taking.
I have a semi... Headshot.
You should just, like, you know what you should do? You should get a headshot of you taking a shot.
I hate taking shots.
Why?
Because it's disgusting. I cannot hold... I can hold my liquor. Like, I can drink a pretty decent amount. But I hate taking shots.
Do you wanna know the fucking one of the last things I took a shot of? Recently, like, sooner rather than later. I probably told it on stream.
What's that Chicago liquor that, like, everybody tried? Oh god, there's a guy on TikTok that, like, does, like, mixed drinks with it, and it's so fucking funny. I can't remember.
I don't know. Taking a headshot of a shot while getting shot at? Yeah.
Perfect.
Good idea.
That is a great idea.
I don't remember if it's in this house where I try to do the thing. I don't remember. No, like, the last... I think I told this on stream, but, like, one of the last things I fucking took a shot of in recent memory was, like, of fucking Everclear.
Dude!
It was at student conference.
Fucking voltage, no!
It was at student conference, and, like...
Why?
Because the dude...
I heard the conference was wild, and I've heard some stories of my friends. I am so excited for Tennessee. Cause, you know, I mean, like, we could really take you out a night on the town.
I gotta see it.
So fun.
You gotta do it.
I mean, I did undergrad there, and it was sincerely one of the better years of my life. Well, the later years were better than me.
Oh, look, the cat's gonna try and attack me.
Aww.
You can fuse kinstone pieces with it.
Aww.
I don't have any kinstone pieces to fuse with it. Pity. Yeah, no, but like, so I was there, right? And I had been cooled guy to them all evening because, well, like, okay, okay, you know how Katie was to me in undergrad?
I know.
Like, that's how I was to them at that moment. I'm like, alright, yeah, I know these two people, and I know these people, and I'm gonna try to get them to know each other, and I'll, like, be the cool grad student who oversees this.
When you thought I was the cool kid?
Yes, I do. What a mistake that was.
Remember how nervous you were to come... I want to hear more about Nestor.
Look, I didn't know you.
Well, I didn't know you. Well, I knew you, but I didn't...
Knew of me, that's how epic I am.
I knew of you, yeah.
It was epic.
Truly epic, bro.
Yeah, no.
It was a Poggers moment.
Like, there were... You know, the friends we make along the way are really the the true
Oh my god.
byproducts of conferences.
No, it's great. I mean, really, I don't know. I don't different fields like feel the same way, but I really do love all the friends that I've made at the conferences. And, like, getting to see them at the conferences is what makes the conference great, you know?
Oh yeah. Like, I hated the fucking virtual conferences because they never felt like you accomplished anything. And then, like, and this was too for, like, my grad school search with, excuse me, burping. When it came to, like, doing the post-program social happy hours and then everyone's just drinking in a Zoom call, it's like, and there's 40 people. It's just like, you stare at your camera and you stare at the world.
I got, like, a lot of, like Zoom fatigue and, like, everything else. Because I was also in a long-distance relationship at the time. And, like, I'd be online because of that. And then I'd also be online because of everything else. And then it just, like, felt like I was constantly online or, like, staring at the computer screen and stuff. And so, like, it was just great.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's tough.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad. I understand why it happened, but I'm glad that, you know, we're different now. You know, it's everything's kind of coming, quote unquote, back to normal. But, you know, still being COVID conscious.
That is important.
As I, like, am dying of allergies. I have been
Take a
exposed
COVID
to COVID,
test.
like, 3 or 4 times and, like, have not gotten it.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I think I caught it very early on, honestly. If not, I had such a bad flu because I had a fever,
That's
chills,
what a lot
and like.
of people said. Yeah, like the guy I was dating was like, I think I got COVID before it was like officially COVID.
I had
'cause,
COVID
like,
before it was a thing.
Like his roommate like works at like a hospital and like came home and got everybody sick basically and like But.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, we'll never know. So like, cool. It's great that we managed to dodge it for like 2 years, basically. I think about, in particular, the people who stayed COVID conscious for like 3 years and then get COVID like in year 3, you know? Like, that just must suck so much. Like, it makes you feel, it really does make you feel like you wasted your time. It's really frustrating. I totally get why people are just fucking tired of it, but I mean, what can you do, right? So, besides, try to be responsible. Anyway, where am I going? I'm going up this way.
Have you seen these?
Seen
Like,
what?
The Adam Levine.
Yes.
Group? They fucking crack me up. I'm not gonna lie. They're kind of stupid, but I kind of like them.
Oh my fuck, your body is so hot. Oh my fuck.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Like, the Duolingo owl fucking made one.
That is so funny.
Oh my god.
I'm like, wait. I don't know if you've seen this one. Let me DM you on Twitter.
That's the one thing about this game that's kind of annoying sometimes, is that getting into the forest, you can only get into certain spots in certain places, and like, I don't remember where the proper entrance is, and I'm complaining about a Game Boy Advance game.
That's a Chad move.
I know. Hello, fairy. I've already been here, though.
This makes me want to play Breath of the Wild.
You should do it.
I am so excited for the
For
Wonderful Life
Tears of the
remake.
Kingdom? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that too.
I have been like, A Wonderful Life was probably my favorite game when I was younger. I played the absolute bejesus out of that game. Like, I'm a big old slut for farming sims, right? I love a good farming sim. If you can tell me I can marry somebody virtually, I'm fucking going for it.
It fills the crater in your current existence. The pixelated
Please
little
don't
boy.
personally attack me like that.
The pixelated little boy. Anyway,
But
you love your farming simulators.
I love my farming sims. And I just, that was like my first like real love, and I loved the aging mechanic of it and how son like grew up, and then like I kind of wish like you could have like a son or daughter, but it's just a son. Which
Yeah.
Is fine.
Only
okay.
boys allowed.
I don't know. I always like that because it kind of felt like you were growing up together. You know, like as the years went on, you're getting older.
Yeah. Story
yeah,
of seasons.
And it felt just like very unique from like the other Harvest Moon games. But yeah, I'm really excited. I will immediately, as soon as it comes out, I don't care if I have like $1 in my bank account. I'm spending that money.
Mm-hmm. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I'm also really excited for Tears of the Kingdom. It looks like a really good game, and you know, I mean, I like played.
There's no farming sim.
No, it's not farming sim. Well, like sometimes, like at the end of the day, I've had a really hard day at work, and I really just don't want to be like, you know, like.
You want to have more chores to do.
I want a game where I can mindlessly do tasks and not think about it.
I get it. I really do. I understand the merit of the like therapeutic farming sim. It's like a rock garden, you know? It's like you're scraping the sand in the rock garden. I just
like want to dissociate and just do remedial tasks.
Yeah. I understand. That's why I stream. Just I'm Zelda. That's a great name. If you ever come to Lake Hylia, feel free to cut through your house. Yes.
Thank you very much, Zelda.
Zelda?
Zelda?
Dude, I love The Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda, I tell you,
Oh my God,
you
can
what.
you milk the cow?
Moo.
Oh.
Moo. Have you ever seen a cow?
Yeah.
Have you ever touched a cow?
I don't think so.
I have.
So the uranium mine I worked at had cows. It was like, so I had to go. So we have radon monitors that would go and monitor the radon concentration in the air around the site. So they had filters that needed to be changed out every week.
Yeah.
So I would go and change out these filters. And so we shared the land with some ranchers that would go and let their cows. There's 2 of you.
No.
Sorry.
This is getting out of hand.
So they would like go and let their cows graze. And one of the like areas was right by the radon mine. So like I went and I did my thing and I was heading back because you had to drive around because it was so big.
Right.
And there were cows like literally right in my way. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, because I'm driving a company truck, and I was like, I really don't want one of these cows to just like ram into my car. And then I have to explain that my car is like destroyed because a cow ran into it.
Yeah, that'd be
So
tough.
I'm like in a Mexican standoff with this cow. And we're just looking at each other, and I'm just like slowly moving forward because I didn't want to beat the horn because I didn't want to scare it, and then again it charges me. So I'm just like slowly like inching myself forward, having this Mexican standoff where I'm like,
right.
I'm behind a wheel, but I'm like
This
very close to
Mexican
this cow.
standoff.
A Mexican, yeah. It was really funny. I was like, what if I do like, what if it does like charge me? How do I explain
Dude, if it
having
charges
this
you,
damage
just,
to
like-
this nice truck? Like,
Just like say, oh, officer, it was a cow. I was in a real cow.
I don't know. It was fucking.
They'd
funny.
believe you.
I'm sure they would. I mean, it was a small town I lived in. I mean, like, you know, there's.
You
a
were
lot
just
of,
a small town girl living in a lonely
living
world.
in a lonely world. Yep.
Jeez, that's too bad. Honestly, like, I've touched a cow. They're kind of cool, but they feel kind of weird. We played a lot of at one of the like.
Did you tip cows?
Huh?
Did you tip cows?
I've not tipped a cow, no. I almost had, though. I had the opportunity to, but I declined to do it because I was a scared little 14-year-old.
I just feel like that's so mean to the cows.
Yeah, but it's
Why?
the
Cows are
country.
nice.
My dad tipped cows.
Yeah.
My dad tipped a lot of cows.
Oh my god.
Like, I've read some of the things in his yearbook, and my dad had, like, you know, they went out to fucking parties and keggers at, like, 17, and then they drive their family's cars
Yes.
across cornfields and just be, like, general menaces to society. Literally, there's a comment in my dad's yearbook that just says, like, it was so much fun tearing up the countryside with you. Hope you can end up fixing up that fender bender we got into.
Oh
And I'm
God.
sure that the two aren't related in the slightest.
Yeah. I don't know. Like my mom grew up in Idaho, and the drinking age was like 19, I think.
Yeah.
So, like, it
18?
was pretty easy to like, yeah. But I've heard like one or two stories. I feel like my dad have heard definitely more stories. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know. I guess hearing your parents like and the crazy things that they do. But
Oh yeah, totally. Like, I think about how my mom was in a sorority in college, and, you know, how that is just so her. Like, you know, I think of, like, the fun party planning sorority girl as opposed to, like, you know, other sorority girls. Because, excuse me, other. That was not a bit, actually.
you could there?
That was not a bit. I actually did that. No, I mean, like, she's like the type of one who likes to plan stuff.
Ah, welcome!
Yes.
You don't have an empty bottle.
Okay.
Get a fucking empty bottle.
That's a limited time.
Yeah, I'll buy it for 60 rupees. You need 60 rupees to progress in this story. Pity, pity, pity.
That sucks. Yeah, my dad almost rushed a Jewish fraternity.
What? Your dad's not
Yeah.
Jewish.
Yep, he's not.
And
He went through like the whole process, and at the end he was like, "Nah, I don't want to do this."
he's like, this kind
Yeah,
of...
well, my
not for me.
parents met through Lutheran student movement.
Right, so like,
Yeah, like so it's kind of funny. That
they were
my
just
dad
like,
wanted
you
to
need a
rush
token,
Jewish
Lutheran?
fraternity."
I can be that one for you.
No, but I have a friend who like rushed a Jewish fraternity, but he's not Jewish. It's just like a thing, you know. Like they allow everyone of like every religion to
Oh,
rush.
yeah,
I
totally.
don't
Like, they're not gonna be like, no, you
Yeah.
can't come in, you're not Jewish.
No, yeah. So like, but I feel like it was more of like a.
He goes, with the gore on. Look at him. He's a little stone head.
What did the Kinstones do?
They just unlock certain things in the game.
Do you have to like?
There are some that are required,
Point?
yeah.
Okay.
There's like, this one brings the Goron side quest to Zelda Land.
Been a long time since the last time I visited Hyrule.
I visited Hyrule.
I think I'll set up a little place where I can sell my Kinstones.
Dude, that's epic. That's so good! They fit perfectly, so good! I showed... So, okay, lately, I've been showing some videos to, like, my lab mates. Because in an effort to be more open about who I am as a person, to sort of, like...
Have you been showing them your streams?
No, not yet.
Okay, good.
They know that I stream, but I haven't, like, posted it in the group Discord.
By the way, I love telling people I stream with.
I'm glad you do.
I'm a streamer girl.
I'm a streamer girl.
I'm a streamer girl.
That's what you sound like. You go,
Hello, my name is Jillian and I'm a streamer.
You sound like a Marge from The Simpsons.
Homer, I'm a streamer girl.
Homie.
No. No, I don't want any kinstone
wait.
pieces.
Homie, I'm a cam girl now. You gotta let me live.
Homie, I'm a cam girl now.
Get hurt.
I have to have an OnlyFans ever since you got fired from the nuclear power plant.
I'll be right back.
yeah, no worries. Oh, so dedicated web for the server. And it's Marin.
Hello there. I'm selling London milk. You want a few kinstone pieces? I got me a kinstone. No, I do want a kinstone piece. No, I don't.
No, I don't. Want a fuse, please? Yeah. Look, she's so cute. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to get another LaCroix. Bling, 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 bling. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's go see if we can do that. Hello, what do you have to say? We're in the middle of class. I can't let you in. Alright, well that's fine. I
Why
do know
not?
where. Oh, because it's
Maybe
in the
you
middle
wanna
of
learn.
class!
Well, maybe you want to learn.
What were we talking about?
If I recall correctly, and I guarantee that I do, my boy, I think there's syrup said to stand in front of a sleeping person and press ah. You know, like what I say, ah, ah.
Oh yeah, we were doing Marge starts a
Oh yeah.
streamer.
There's an OnlyFans.
Yeah, Marge Simpson starts a...
Mommy, I have something very important to tell you. I started an OnlyFans and named myself Marge Boobier. It's just my maiden name so that they
I was
don't
about
get
to
the
say,
wrong
what is
idea.
Marge's maiden name?
And so that way, I can get more money and support us. And wouldn't you like that? That's really important.
I got the Pegasus boots. I got the Pegasus boots.
Sussy Baco.
Dude, there's a tribe on this season of Survivor called the Baka tribe.
Oh my god.
It's real. Like, genuinely one of the stupid funniest things I've ever read. Oh, look at Link go. Oh, I move so fast now. Romping along the countryside. Nah. We need more responsible representations of nuclear in TV shows and the media. I was gonna do my pitch on Final Fantasy VII's, fucking Cherenkov radiation. Just kidding, it's Mako energy. It would have been a very good tweet. It would have been a very good video. Like, I probably could have won some sort of communication video for a 3-minute video about how Mako energy is based off a Triga reactor's Cherenkov radiation that you get when you pulse it. I would have made $1 million. What are you eating?
Popcorn. Can you hear
Popcorn?
me munching?
No. But please,
You want to hear me munching?
please do. As we enter this swamp.
I mean, honestly, does nuclear need more positive representation in the media?
A little bit.
I mean, how? Like, you know, it's like, well, people actually. That's like the weird. It's like, I agree.
I have to come out
But
of
how
the
do we do
closet
that?
as pro-nuclear.
Oh my god! Please fucking stop.
I'm looking forward to announcing to my parents, who will judge the living shit out of me, that I am in fact for nuclear energy.
They're probably gonna kick you out of the house.
They might disown me.
Fuck you. They should. Who the fuck is pro-nuclear? You know.
No. I have to come out as pro-nuclear. It's... Otherwise the world... I just won't be happy in this world. God, what a fucking...
Ugh.
What a fucking campaign.
You weren't the one who literally went to Germany.
I
Didn't
know you
realize
went
that
to
that was the
that.
whole point.
I
That was
know you went to
That
that.
was so fucking weird.
That was...
That was a fucking weird ass trip, but man, it was goddamn fun.
It sounds fun.
Oh, it was so fun.
No,
I
wait.
mean, it was like,
Oh, wait. No, I'm good.
it was weird because like, of the situation, but like, man, it was like fun as hell. Because like, I mean, we were in Munich for like, 5-6 days.
Right. That's fun as hell, dude. Like,
It was-
I'm very... I don't want to say I'm super jealous because, like, I get my own fucking trips, you know? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go to Europe and I'll be fun and stuff. But, like, man, that's cool.
I mean, I pretty much got to go to Munich for almost free. Like, it was like only, what, like $200 or $300 if it's scholarship, so.
Yeah.
I really am not mad about the experience because I thought it was a really cool experience to like be able to advocate it like for nuclear in a country that like has been very anti-nuclear and also like, you know.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But I wish it was under certain different circumstances. But,
Yeah.
No.
I don't think anyone can fault you.
No.
especially when you consider just general feasibility. It's not every day you get to go to Europe.
Yeah.
This zone is pretty cool. It's a fucking swamp in a Zelda game.
Like, that hasn't been done before.
It really do. I dig it. I think I get the bow and arrow here. I don't remember. Like, that's the reason I'm replaying this, is because I genuinely don't remember a lot of, like, what to do. But, like, it's way easier to play as an adult because I'm like, yeah, I do remember kind of where to go. Except this zone. This zone's always a goddamn maze. I think I get this, the bow and arrow in this zone. In this zone, Pinky, I think we get the bow and arrow.
You get a bow and arrow.
In this zone, you get a bow and arrow, Pinky.
I don't remember Pinky's voice. I was gonna do Pinky's voice, but I can't remember.
He's like Tom Kenny's SpongeBob kind, I think.
Tom Kenny, like, voices half the fucking character from our childhood.
He does. Oh yeah, he wants to sell me arrows, but I have no bow.
Should I buy this $30 morph suit off of Facebook Marketplace?
Send me the picture of it. Damn it. But yeah, probably.
Oh, my files are too powerful.
Ugh, my files, they're too powerful. My files, they're too
Oh my God.
powerful.
So, that reminds me. So, I go to Costco with my friend because he's the one with the Costco membership, right?
Yeah.
And I could get my own Costco membership, like my parents would pay for it, but I was like, nah, it gives me an excuse to hang out with him. So, we go to Costco and we're like right in the beginning and we're looking at rugs because I just transitioned from like pretty much an all carpeted place to like a vinyl floor.
Yeah.
And, or like the hardwood, basically vinyl floors. And, he's wearing this shirt and it's from Mean Jeans, which is one of his favorite bands, but it's like a gorilla deadlifting and it's got like the Gold's Gym kind of like font to it.
And it had like the Board Yacht Club ape logos on it and everything too, because he bought it as an NFT, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It had a gorilla deadlifting.
Sure.
And then the Mean Jeans. Stop. So this guy comes up to us and starts talking in an Austrian accent. And we're just like standing, like this guy's like in his 60s, and we're just kind of like standing there and we're like nodding and smiling, and I'm like, the fuck is this guy doing?
Ja, du ska inte though.
Like, but I realized that he was impersonating Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I am going to ask you out on a date on
like
Hinge.
that. Yeah, and we're just like we're smiling and like, and then my friend starts talking to him back in an Austrian accent, like also impersonating Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I am going
and
to
I'm just,
tell
like,
you that I
there,
am
and I'm
there.
like smiling and I'm like nodding my head and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So basically, he talks, and they're talking about like the fitness culture, because like my friend's pretty jacked, and yeah. So then we like go and say our goodbyes, and then we go back and finish our Costco trip. We run into this guy again, like towards the back where like all the food is. So he starts talking to us again about something else, and we're like smiling and laughing and
Yeah,
all
I
this
am
stuff.
talking to you about the free samples.
It
Did
was,
you
like,
hear? They have the fruit punch again.
It was just like so weird. We're like, yeah, and then we like left again. So finally we finish up our trip and we're going to go get some food. And the guy is there yet again, and he like waves us over to like go and sit with him basically, and we're like, I was like, do you want it? And my friend's like, I'm good. I was like, well, we'll just go over and like say hey at least again. So we go over, we say hey again, and like he talks to us about his costume because I'm wearing a Spirit Halloween like tie-dye t-shirt. Anyways, so point being, like I looked at his cart because like the food court's like, you know, towards like where you check out, and the only thing this guy bought is like 2 heads of butter lettuce.
What?
It was
At
like
Costco.
yeah, from very interesting, and I think he like biked there because he had like all of his bike stuff. And my favorite thing is that he was listening to a portable CD player. Like that's what he was like listening to that, and like had his like little stuff like all the fucking like mid 2000s. It was great. I was like
from the mid 2000s.
You were a legend, man. And
I
he was
am
like, yeah, I'm,
legend.
it was fucking
Oh my
fun,
God.
man.
How do you meet these people? Is it just because you live in
Dude,
Oregon?
they come up to me, and so
Is it just because you live in Oregon?
I don't fucking know, man. I had a lady tell me I just liked my outfit this morning, though. So that was nice. I feel like I give off vibes because I had a guy like fully look me up and down and check me out, and I'm trying to like practice my resting bitch face so this does not happen again.
Right.
I had a lady tell me she liked my outfit this morning, and then so I went to a Future Funk concert on last Thursday.
Right.
So I wanted to get something different to like, cause I was like, I don't know what to wear, like, and I was like in between. So I stayed at I actually came back to
Just wear like
Oregon,
80s
like-
clothes. That's what the vibe is.
well, I like came back to Oregon pretty kind of early because I was like kind of just ready to go home. And so I stayed with my friend, and I was like, I didn't have all my clothes obviously because it was still in the storage unit because I was staying at my friend's place. So I was like, okay, well I'm gonna go to the Goodwill and like see if I can find something. If you could actually hit the shot, there you go. So, I decided to, so I went and I was like looking at the coats and stuff, and this guy was like, and I was wearing a short sleeve shirt, and my whole left arm is pretty much almost all tatted up. And
Because
so
you're
this
an
guy,
inked out gal.
because I'm a cool lady. And
Because
this,
you're
like,
a cool
6-year-old
girl.
The 6-year-old guy comes over, and it's like a nature, like, you know, themed sleeve basically. And so like the guy comes over and he's like, "Really like your tattoos?" I'm like, "Thank
Do you have like a Canada Goose on it?
No.
Should.
I'm getting my next tattoo appointment's in October, so maybe I'll email my
Get a
artist.
Canada Goose so I can like then draw a little picture of me wringing its neck because it's the perfect size for me to wring its neck.
Oh my god. Are you good? Do you have personal beef with this?
Dude, if God didn't want us to fucking strangle Canada geese, he wouldn't have made their necks that size. I'm
Jesus.
just saying.
Voltage! Voltage!
Look,
I'll think about it.
they shit everywhere. You can't tell me that you haven't thought about punting a goose.
No, I have not, because I'm not a fucking psychopath.
I'm not a psychopath either. I'm not the one who pretends to be
Oh,
fucking Bateman.
Uh.
Look, all I'm saying is that geese are shaped like footballs. And their necks are
not
perfect for
a good
grabbing and swinging
No.
around like a lasso.
Am I alone with like thinking this is not a thought? Like, somebody back me up. This is not a normal thought to have.
It is a normal thought.
I will agree that like geese are assholes, but I'm not thinking about actively like killing one.
Why did I do that? No. Look, a goose is a goose no matter how loose. You can grab it by a neck and hang it as a noose. Geese are asking for it.
No, I'm not saying you kill a geese. Like, they are assholes. I will agree with that.
There's
Geese are
shit
assholes.
everywhere, dude.
Oh my god. And are you stepping in it? Is it,
Yeah,
like,
it's in my way.
well,
It's on
you
the
can
path.
Go around. Go around though.
Everyone has thought about it. Thank you, Steam Buns. Fucking thank you for having my back. I want to thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend. You know what I actually hate?
You know what really grinds my gears?
Golf courses. Why do we need to give so much water to the golf course for people to what? Hit a ball around? I hit balls all day. You don't see me fucking wasting half, like, you know, thousands of gallons.
Hey,
of
I
water
play with
to
balls
fuck
every
them
single day. I don't need fucking 15,000 gallons of water. Hey,
It's a lot.
oh.
It's a lot. I'm saying I think it's a horticultural nightmare. Okay, I don't have any.
All I'm saying is
like,
life would be a lot
agricultural-
sweeter without golf courses.
I'm just saying. You know, my grandmother always said. Fuck
My
them
grandma
golf courses."
always said, you can't beat them, hit them with the club.
That does not work out.
Break their knees. You haven't
Oh
lived
my
till you've
God.
shattered someone's kneecaps, she said.
Well, like, you literally talking about strangling some geese, okay? Like,
My grandma did not say that.
your grandma has not strangled any geese.
No.
Right?
And she's missing out.
Have you strangled a geese?
No. Because I haven't had the opportunity to.
Can you hit a shot? There you go.
Grandma was in the mob. Dude, if my grandma was in the mob, that would have been one of the nicest mobs ever. I got a Kinstain piece. No, 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 no. Give me my money back. Thank you. Okay. Where was I? How much? Yeah, how much Hannah Montana did you watch as a youth?
You know what I actually vividly remember is I have a younger brother, and we watched a lot of iCarly, and I remember trying to do like the iCarly thing where we tried to make our own YouTube series, like, based around iCarly, and my like, because essentially,
Jilly.
I did read Jeanette McCurdy's new memoir.
Yeah, did you get through it?
Oh God, it was. I'm very like. I struggle because I am an empathetic person where like it like I mean honestly like even The Office is hard for me to watch.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know, like I hate that kind of like cringe humor. And so like whenever somebody like I've had a fair amount of people like trauma dump on me.
Yeah.
And it's a lot for me because again I'm like so like I feel like so much for them, and it was just like it was struggled because of like it's like somebody like I loved Sam growing up. I was like, she is so cool. She's like unapologetically her, and like a tomboy, badass, everything, and like everything that Jeanette McCurdy was going on behind the scenes. It's just like
Darth Link 90. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Legend of Voltage tonight. We're playing Minish Cap. Thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah, no, but the way that she writes it, it's beautiful. I love it. Like it's a great.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Steam Buns is halfway through Jeanette's book. It's amazing, but very tough.
Yeah.
I listened to that as an audiobook. Aaron and I listened to that like.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that? Because I know she actually
read it.
narrated.
She does. Yeah. It's very interesting to hear it from the author's perspective. I will say, there are moments she reads it a little quickly, so it's hard sometimes to be like, catch what she said. And like, there's one point where she does like whisper yelling, and like I get it, whisper yelling is whisper yelling, but like you're in a studio, you can yell, please yell.
Yeah.
So that was a little like
it was
but like
definitely one of the better like celebrity memoirs that I've read.
Oh, totally. As someone who's I hesitate to admit this, but I've listened to a lot of celebrity memoirs.
I think they're fun.
They are fun, but like I read Rainn Wilson's, right? And like that's a fine one, but like he knows that everyone's reading because he was Dwight. And it's just like and he like painfully acknowledges that like right at the start of the whole thing by writing the foreword as Dwight Schrute. And it's just like, okay, I'm reading this book admittedly to find out what you are like when you are not on camera or like not at the office.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it just feels a little blur. I don't want to read about Dwight. I want to read about Rainn. And like it eventually changes, but it's still like not. It was fine. It was nothing too incredible in my opinion. Just a good book to listen to while running.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I agree with you though, of like having that art of like what makes a good book.
Yeah.
And especially with like celebrities that are very well known for one specific thing, like Wayne Wilson with Dwight, even though he did have that like he was the cashier in Juno.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think I've read Mindy Kaling's one of her books I think, and then I also read Amy Poehler's, and I did enjoy both of those. There's something else I read.
I've listened to Amy Schumer's memoir. I did. I really did. Like end of high school, start of college. I was like, whatever.
I liked her, and then I just didn't like her. It just was cringe. It's like the same kind of. I'm such a white woman. Oh my god.
The
I'm
more
so
I
quirky and
listened to
different.
the Amy Schumer memoirs, the more I was like, why am I listening to the Amy Schumer memoirs? Like, genuinely, the more I listened to it, the more I was just like, I don't get why this
It's like-
person's that interesting.
Yeah, like it's like kind of the same. with,
Like
the Lena
shoplifting with your
Dunham.
sister?
Yeah, like it's like the Lena Dunham is like, I wish I had an abortion so I know what it felt like, you know, like kind of like that kind of shit. I'm just like, nah, bro, this is not, nah, don't.
It's not it. Not it
It's not
right
it,
now.
bro. Yeah, so it's just, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Celebrity culture is so interesting, and I am a big old slut for culture. I love like the fucking gossip. I
Right.
follow the Kardashians to an extent.
Yeah.
You know, it's like. I like, because I don't really have that much in my own life of like, it is kind of fun to follow, but I keep them on base level. You know, if you put one or two celebrities up on a pedestal, then you're gonna
Right.
disappoint us.
Celebrities are not your friends. You should not treat
Yeah.
them as such.
Yeah.
They don't know about you. They don't care about you.
Yep.
And you shouldn't, like, pretend that they do.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with that as well. It's just like, I don't know, especially when you're young. Like I had it. This is really embarrassing. I
We're
had
talking about parasocial
huge-
relationships.
Oh, honey. So, like, Twilight and Justin Bieber were really big when I was young, right?
Yes.
So, like,
I'm only a year younger
Yes.
than you.
I know, but like, I'm giving this as context. But I remember like Justin Bieber, like, I got these like Teen Beat magazines for like, you know, the magazines that have like posters of like the Jonas Brothers. and, like, other
Sure. I'll take your word for it. I never.
Yeah,
ordered
I
any
also
myself.
I was a huge Nick girl because I love guys with curly hair, and I still stand by that. I love a good curly hair boy. But
You hear that, curly-haired boys in chat? Jillian might be interested in you.
I realize I look at my recent so I did have a situation the other day where 3 of the guys that I've had canoodled with were all in the same room.
Why?
And I felt like that was the start of a horror book.
A horror or horror?
Horror. I'll explain.
Doubtful. Yeah, Sal Zakath. Were you in Miaz's stream? I think that's where I recognize your name from. Anyway, welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a good time. But yeah, you're having a grand old time, I'm sure.
I was.
Nice.
It was an interesting time. But like I said, I have definitely a type of like guys that I typically go for. But if I've had like everybody that I've connected with in a room together, it would be an extremely weird and extremely like variety of different people.
Oh my god.
But
Oh,
I do agree. There's a good type that I will usually go. Tall, curly hair, like usually dark haired,
Yeah.
and nerdy. Like
Yeah,
if you're
that
nerdy and
tracks.
get curly, like especially in like video games, I always
Yeah,
go for
that
the nerdy
tracks.
boy first.
That tracks. She gave me a shout out there. Oh, that's so nice of her. Miaz is so cool. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a tangent here, Jillian, to talk about my friend
totally.
Miaz. She's a
Do it.
VTuber. She recently got like her first song on Spotify. Like
that's great.
it's like
That's awesome.
whoa, holy moly, because like I'm like acquainted with her outside of, you know, her VTuber basically, because she's also a voice actor and we've been on a few projects together. But like she's super cool and like it's all good. Sorry I didn't greet when I entered. I'm still trying to wake up. Hey, that is a-okay. Like no pressure to. If you just want to lurk too, like there is no pressure to chat. Though I appreciate you do chatting and everything. Like Niaz is just a very nice person all around. And she does like she's really good at doing like voices of like young boy characters and stuff and girls and stuff. She's just very good at what she does. So, and it's so impressive the way that she's been able to like move so quickly through like up the ranks of, she found her niche and she did it. Like that is impressive.
That's
I have
really
a lot of
awesome.
respect for
Yeah, that's
Just-
really fucking awesome.
the way she did it. So good for her. And like, you know, she's also, since she's blind too, like it's also really cool to see someone
That's awesome.
like
That's great,
succeeding
yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
that's like, she's just very nice. And I'm so happy that she's getting like work and stuff and advancing as a VTuber. Can I hit you, please? Die. Thank
no,
you.
That's really awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm acquainted with a
That's really
moderately partnered VTuber.
That's
cool.
cool. I think VTubers are so cool, honestly. I love, like, seeing VTubers, like, go off queens and kings and royalty. Oh my god. I drank that 8% beer, and now I'm feeling it.
You're feeling it?
I'm trying to decide if I want another one. So I'm making tacos tonight. So, like,
Why not?
pumpkin beer and tacos.
Fuck it. Why not?
That sounds like a good idea, right? Yeah.
Fuck it. Why not? Wait.
Stop. It is a Thursday, Bolton.
It's a Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday, and then you have the weekend. It's the pre-weekend. Did you not go out on Thursdays?
I honestly, well, I have dance on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So, oh my god, this is another story. So I've danced for like majority of my life. I've been dancing since I was 3, and I took a little bit of break when I was in undergrad, but I've been taking dance classes again at the same studio for about 3 years now. And so I'm pretty involved in our ANS section, and one of my friends just turned 21. So they were like, let's go out, let's have a good time. And I was like, I just got back into town, and I was like, I haven't seen these people all summer. I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, true. Darthlink 90. Saturday is for football. You are very right there.
Well, oh god,
The Vols are not good this
year. The Vols
year.
are playing. Oh fuck, the Vols are playing Florida this Saturday.
Do you call them Vols? Because I got chastised by someone by calling it Vols by accident.
It's
the Vols. Anything, anything above 6% beer starts tasting like someone put spirits in beer.
I was about to say that I say Vols because I will get like absolutely murdered.
Who went to UTK.
Because when I first got to UT and I said Vols, I got absolutely chastised.
It's like,
I didn't even know the whole words to Rocky Top when I first.
No,
and
you do.
I know, like I think there are things like, yeah,
you're getting hate.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you're like clutching your pearls and being like, what the fuck, bro?
You're clutching your pearls.
Yeah, I didn't even know the whole words to Rocky Top.
Fortress
when I
of
first got to
Winds.
Tennessee.
Look at this windy fortress.
I feel like I'm gonna get a text like in the next like 2 minutes and be like, why the fuck?
Lane's gonna text you and it's gonna be like, we need to talk.
No, somebody's gonna text me, and that's for sure. It's probably...
There are 11 game days there, 3:30 East CVS Game of the Week, Checkerboard Nayland. Holy moly, really?
Yeah. Oh no, it's Florida against Tennessee, which is like.
Is it
huge
actually?
game.
Oh my God,
Yep,
that is a
it's
big game.
huge game. I mean, we won against Pittsburgh, which was like a good team.
That is, that's a pretty good team.
Yeah, we won in overtime.
You won against
we're
Pitt.
technically both my teams are undefeated. Oregon State and Tennessee are both undefeated. Like,
That's great. I'm so happy.
I know. I'm
for
not
you.
complaining.
Yeah.
Wisconsin's pretty good.
Salcath
Well,
or Zekath
also-
says, I'm not American, so I can't relate. Where are you? Are you like in the Oceania, Asia? Oh my God. Asia, kind of like on the other side of the Pacific? Saying you just woke up? I'm not super good with time zones these days.
It might be.
Yeah, it's probably like South Africa. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, that's
new.
really cool.
I've never had a viewer from South Africa before. Welcome.
I worked at a special needs camp for a couple years in high school, and there was a camper there that was from South Africa, and she had the best accent. It was really great. I love South African accents. They're really fun.
Jillian.
Oh,
The first time
jeez.
anyone from South Africa comes into chat and you start talking about the accent. Oh,
I think it's
Jillian.
cool. Okay, look, I'm literally This is also mixed with me.
She's a guest on stream. She's not here every stream, don't
Oh
you?
my god.
Look, just because I post. No, Just because. 3 a.m.
Another tattoo?
Holy
You're getting
crap.
another tattoo in November.
That's-
How many tattoos do you have? Sorry,
Were they Afrikaans, Jillian? With their accent?
No, it was like the British.
The Dutch one?
The British light, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I watched a season of South African Survivor, and like after watching it so many times, or like each episode because they were like hour and a half long, I found myself like, it was like, I found the clue to the hidden immunity idol, or like something like that, and I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. But like,
That's amazing.
I can't do it anymore.
I'm so bad with accents. Every time I try to do an accent,
I'm so
it's
sorry
not,
to
like,
Sal. I am so
that is-
sorry.
Yeah.
I hope
my
you
God.
please do not please don't hate me.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
promise we're not like that. You know what my favorite one is? Is like when the girl is like
just
with
a
the
goblin.
Jamaican accent. She goes.
No, that was awesome. Well, thank you. I
That was
found
good.
the clue in the idol, or like I don't remember how it said, but there was a guy's name was Werner Jobert, and like he's like, I am Werner, and I'm going to win this season of Survivor because I love it. I don't know how he did it. I don't want to sound like Arnold, you know. I don't want to be like Arnold.
No, it is kind of like an
Arnold.
Austrian
Just
getting
watch,
there, but
just
I mean, what I
watch
feel like
South
it's like
African
the-
Survivor season 6, the Philippines. It is an insane season of Survivor. Like, just so much random shit goes down on it. Like, there's a guy named Martinez on that season who is genuinely just the biggest fiasco. Like, it's so funny to me. He is ridiculous. Oh, man.
Oh, you see that Mike from that one season of Survivor? Oh my god, he's like a famous actor. He was in
Oh, Mike White. Yeah.
He just won an Emmy.
Yeah,
for
he won
writing
for White
and
Lotus.
directing. Yeah,
Yeah, I was super excited for him.
Yeah.
That's an awesome thing.
I thought it was really cool. Yeah.
I gotta watch White Lotus now.
I watched a couple like episodes on the plane.
Yeah.
Because I always like watch like episodes of like HBO shows on planes. Like,
Sure.
I feel like that's like something I do.
You can
I
do
watched
that.
Like, most
It's
of Ted
bingeable.
Lasso on a plane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I love Ted Lasso. I don't know shit about soccer, but fuck, I love Ted Lasso.
I mean, I think that's kind of the point, isn't it? Also, yeah, I
Well,
was starting
yeah.
to lead a little Arnold there, Sal. Do you mind if I call you Sal? Is that fine? Just let me know. Like I feel. Wait, I lost my train of thought. Watching Ted Lasso on a plane. Why were we watching Ted Lasso on a plane?
Because Ted Lasso, you don't need to know soccer to enjoy Ted Lasso.
No, but what else? There was another thing before that.
Watching. Oh. Watching episodes of shows on plane.
Yeah, something like that. It was just like amusing. Oh, Survivor and Werner and whatever and like the accent. I just lost my train of thought completely, but like it's fine. Sal works. Awesome. Well, great. You just let me know. Oh my god.
What have you been watching recently?
Oh yeah, Survivor 43 started last night, so that's really cool. Oh, come on! It started last night and it was 2 hours. There is this guy named Cody on the season who has an ass tattoo, and it says "Livin'," and they
Oh my
made
God.
that the title of the first episode.
Amazing. Did I ever tell you about this guy? So I date a lot. So I remember dating this one guy in undergrad, and he was telling me about, and he was telling me that his friend was like hooking up with this chick, right? And so he was
Oh
going
no,
at it from
another
the back,
story.
and their girl had an ass tattoo that said "Making Daddy Proud."
What? What?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Dog, I'm gonna be real with you. If I ever had a daughter, like, I would support her tattoos except for that one. That would be, like, the one I would genuinely be like, why did you do this?
Well, I mean, why would you know about it?
I don't know! And, like,
Unless like somebody like calls you out on stream.
someone said, like,
But,
hey, by the way.
dude, I heard like ass tattoos, like they like really physically hurt. Like,
Probably. You have... I mean, that's what
I feel like it's like a lot of. I mean, I'm not saying that I have a fat ass, but I have a fat
Oh,
ass. Like, you know,
Jillian.
it's like I'm blessed in my derriere. Is that what you want to say?
I'm blessed with my derriere. Oh my
I
god.
don't know. Like I got a fat ass. What do you?
Homie,
Homie.
I'm glad that you feel comfortable announcing that to the world on a stream that is
Well, it's
not
not like-
yours.
I mean, like.
That's the
What, people
first
could
time
come
hearing
up to
that.
me
Yeah,
and be like,
welcome.
oh, I remember you talking on Voltage's stream.
Yeah,
and saying
Sal.
you had a fat ass. I agree with you. You do have a fat ass.
Oh,
like, what?
Jillian.
I mean, I know like one person who's currently watching probably can also like verify that. But, like, I guess like I mean, I'm only like I guess I'm.
Yeah, Sal,
Yeah.
this is what happens whenever I invite Jillian onto stream.
Oh
She
my
talks
God,
about
I'm not-
boys she finds on dating apps and her fat ass.
I think this
Per her
yeah,
words,
and
per
that's
her
why I'm a
words,
really
not mine.
enjoyable co-host.
She
for this
is. She
podcast.
leads to fun and entertaining moments that
I do.
bring smiles to everyone's faces.
You know what? I'm here to cause chaos, and that's what I
She's
do.
Chaos
Cause
Jill.
chaos, and then like I said, like there's nobody like that I know personally.
I
except
love
maybe
stories. That's great. You know what? What I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do, Jillian? I'm gonna fucking make a compilation of all the Jillian stories for the highlights channel.
Please don't. Please.
It's gonna have Burrito Salute in it. It's
I
gonna
should
have.
put that as. Oh, you remember Burrito Salute?
Yeah, you told it
Oh
on
my
stream.
God,
It's gonna fucking have your story about how you. Oh my god. I don't.
My favorite one is the Autism Boy.
Yeah, that's the one. The one where you. Why did you say that?
So bad. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, this is good.
Sometimes
I'm
I'm
like,
just kinda
that was
dumb.
really not good. That was not a good bit. That was
That
not
was
funny.
a bad bit, or the time about
But
how you
we
haven't
laughed,
showered
okay?
in
We
fucking
laughed,
years.
Like, I mean, he was only here for the summer, so I was like, okay, I'm never gonna do
Oh,
this again, so
Jillian.
what am I gonna do? Like,
What are we to do with you?
oh god, love me.
Throw you down the well?
Aw.
Can I not do anything?
Little Timmy got stuck in the.
Little Timmy got stuck in a well. Well, that's all for little Timmy. Can I really
don't
not
know.
push any
I
of
mean,
these
like,
blocks?
honestly, I think I've like let myself have good stories because
You
of how
do.
open I've been to myself. Like, you know, like, cause like I don't know, back in like when I was younger, I never let myself like be like this.
There
you
it
know,
is.
like I think about like again,
Yeah,
5
oh,
years ago
totally.
me.
Totally.
You know, I'm like I never would have done this, and so now I like a really cool life, and I have like really awesome friends and like really cool
Yeah,
experiences.
exactly.
So, yeah,
That's a totally valid reason to like feel that
yeah.
way too.
yeah.
I remember like there were people in high school who like they got really mature once they left high school, and like when I say mature I mean like they changed partially for the better, partially maybe for not as for the better, but like they changed in that they sort of started to explore their sexuality, and like they were not very closed off with it the way that some, you know, people might be. And I remember being in high school still and hearing like people talk about this person and be like, oh, did you hear she's now like fucking guys on dating apps now? And I remember thinking like, okay, but why do I care? Like, okay.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's weird because, you know, she was a very, I don't want to say prudish person, but she was not the type of person who would have been like that. And it makes you think about like the circumstances in which like they were raised or like what they do. And it's like,
Yeah, no, I feel that though. Like, definitely.
So I get it. I just razz you because you have so many of them.
I know, and like it's so funny because I never thought that I would have these things. But man, I'm a fun person to hang out with. Let me tell you that. Like,
You're a
oh my
goon.
God.
You're a goblin.
Oh my gosh, especially like it was really funny because I went to go visit a friend in Albuquerque this summer, and like us together, we caused some chaos.
Was
like,
this who I think it is?
I don't think so.
Okay. It's too bad. It wasn't Robin, was it? The person we
No.
call Robin?
No.
Okay.
I thought about hitting them up, but I'm just not that close to them to like feel like.
Oh,
but-
fuck.
I thought
Wall
about
Masters.
Because I was like also like I was hanging out with this person who like lived right by campus.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, okay, but I kind of also forgot that like UNM does have a nuclear engineering program.
I got
so-
rejected from there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I
very
didn't get accepted.
surprising. For undergrad or for grad?
For grad school.
Really?
Really? I think it's because I
That's
applied to their medical physics program, which like they were like,
I didn't even know they had one.
right, like they're debuting it. They're trying to like get it off the ground, but they wanted like I think an undergrad GPA of at least 3.8, and like that was not me.
That's insane. That's insane. That's
Yeah, I like
ridiculous.
just didn't even get invited to their open house.
Damn, that sucks.
Like
I mean,
sucks
well, I
to
guess better
sucks
in
to
the-
suck, I guess.
Honestly, I do see Albuquerque as becoming like one of the big places to live in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Because it does have like some really cool places, and you know, like I'm really sad because I'm gonna end up going to the Sandia Mountain. There's like a little tram that takes you up there, and it was a weird system. So basically, like they have a restaurant up there as well, and so like I wanted to go with my friend around like dinner time.
Yeah.
And so basically, the people that had dinner reservations were like the first ones on the tram. So you bought your ticket for like a time frame, and so like then people got mad and people started getting yelled at, and then like people like started recording things, and we're like, okay, let's just go. But
Yeah.
it was gonna be like uber romantic. It was gonna take
gonna
me
be-
up. Like,
It was gonna be your night. It was gonna be your night
Oh,
to
it was gonna be
remember.
so great.
Your
And then,
fancy
like,
favorite perfect night to remember that you'll remember when you're 80 and you'll be like, "Oh, I remember that night." And you'll be
no,
like,
it was a great, like, yeah.
"Ooh,"
I'm not
but then it
gonna-
wasn't that night.
No, it wasn't that night. But
Albuquerque
they're
is just the
different.
Breaking Bass season city.
Well, they debuted like so
The
they
fucking
have-
Did you go to the Breaking
the
Bad
convention center.
statue unveiling?
no, I didn't. So I like my mom was in town, and like we haven't seen. I've seen like maybe like a season or two of Breaking Bad, but that was like back in high school. I do not remember any.
Yeah.
Of it.
Well, they call him Walter Bad White, and like the show goes to great lengths to like ruin his character and his spirit and like break him. That's why it's called Breaking Bad.
I see. I got it now. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah, like I feel like Albuquerque does definitely like because we went to like again my brother and my dad are like huge Breaking Bad fans, and so we went to like the store and they had like all like a bunch of memorabilia from the show that they bought and like everything else. It was actually pretty cool. But I do agree that like I think Albuquerque has just got that like big okay this is the Breaking Bad city, but I do think it has like a lot of good qualities about it. Like it has some really cool breweries in it. It's definitely like a pretty city too. Like it's got like the Sandia Mountains, some hiking there as well. But yeah.
Right.
Like I said, I can definitely see it somewhere like better to also, oh my god, I was on Tinder and I met up with a guy that I knew from undergrad, which is like really fucking weird. I was like, why are you here? I thought you were T, and he was like, well actually, and then the stories and stuff.
And then he told you about how he's been stalking you for the last 7 years.
Pretty much, and then he was like, I've always loved you, Jillian.
He goes, "I've always
And I
loved you.
left to
I
go
wanted
to Oregon.
to always see you, but you were gone."
Nah, he was cool.
Oofta. Yeah. I mean, that's tough. I mean, on the one hand, I feel... it's... Okay, because, like, people from undergrad, you know... Yeah, okay, people from undergrad, fine. It's when you start getting into, like, the high school people you knew in high school and you see
high
them on
school?
Tinder,
Fuck
then
no.
you're
I
like,
would-
oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
Like, no.
No,
Like,
no,
there
no,
there
no.
are only a select people that I still talk to from high school,
Same.
and that's purely by my own doing.
I cannot believe I have been out of high school for 6 years, almost 7 years now.
You're telling me, bro. I think about it. I don't know. I like because I have a brother, so like you know he's like I'm like okay, but I think about freshmen now, and I'm like they're younger than my brother. Like that's weird. Like I'm like
They're
6-7 years.
the
apart from,
freshmen
like,
now, like-
incoming freshmen.
The incoming... Aaron and I went and walked around, like, tailgates one day
Yeah.
when we were, like, wanted to go on a walk, and it got a little far or whatever. The freshmen that we saw going into, like, you know, the backyard frat parties in, like, their back driveway in the parking lot with, like, a table and a single boombox that's playing fucking Broccoli. You know? Like, when we...
That's very yeah.
You know, when we saw them, they were like, those are high school students. Those aren't freshmen.
It's so weird. Yeah, I feel that though. Like it's I don't know. So like one of the bars I would love to go to is like doing a decades night where they're like playing 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s,
Yeah.
2010s. And they're like dress up as your favorite decade. So I'm thinking about dressing up as like 2016. Yeah, like those like huge like block brows, like intense contour, and like the chokers coming back out, and like the high waisted and the fucking over the knee boots. I was like, man, because like that's like
Is
like
this
fresh,
the
like
year
that's like
I graduated
sophomore.
high school?
Yeah, that was like freshman sophomore year of college for me. Like I would probably say I would say more sophomore, but
You graduated in 2014?
2015. But
Huh.
yeah, 2015. I
Yeah.
graduated high school.
That's right. You are. Yeah.
I'm only like a year older.
Right.
I always forget because like you graduated in like December.
Yeah, I graduated in December of 2020, but like I graduated high school in 2016. So like I took 4.5 years to graduate because I wanted to explore a math major
Ew.
and then also get one, which I did. So
Ew.
yeah, I'm epic. I'm cool. I am just the gamer of all time.
Girl queen.
Slaybaugh.
Lay.
I was like, I've been following along with Amanda's Nesdy tweets.
Dude, I have such FOMO because, like, I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, my time as chair, he suck ass. My time, you know, like, you did virtual. And,
Yeah, I was
I
there.
don't know. I just.
Fucking really?
I know. And I'm always like, what if I did it again? But I was like, I've done it for 3 years. Like,
Yeah, you can't do it a 4th year.
I could. Like,
You could, but like, I feel like at that point it's like, okay, and so tell me, why do you want to do this again?
I would love to because it was such a fun time. Like, I truly, really enjoyed my time doing this. Like, it was, you know, and I have such fun memories. But I was like, somebody else is gonna really grab a great experience from this too, and I don't want to like have because I know that I would be accepted. Like, I don't want to have my acceptance
Right.
take away somebody's other opportunity. Because like I said, like, I mean, there are so many other opportunities involved in the same thing. Just like, you know, anyways, but point being is like,
Yeah,
you know,
I totally get it. Like, you want to make sure that everyone gets the opportunity to like do it if they really want to. You do not want to like take a spot away from someone.
yeah, and like I said, like, I know what's gonna happen. I've done this before. Like, it's not anything new or like would overall contribute.
You
to my
know who
overall
these
professional
people are.
development.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I mean, like, there's like different meetings that we do. Like, definitely they've been meeting with different people, and like again, there's different people in those positions. Like, I would freaking bust to hell a nut if I got to meet the Secretary of Energy. You
Oh,
know,
totally.
Like, I mean, honestly, there's a good chance we might, which I am so excited about.
We are. I think that's part of the agenda.
I'm gonna scream.
We get to like, I think we get to at
like, I'm
least
like,
have like a
"Hi."
slight one-on-one. I don't want to, maybe not a
Oh
one-on-one.
my god!
But
Are
like,
you
we'll
kidding
definitely,
me?
we'll
Are you
probably
kidding
be
me?
able to meet Granholm.
Oh my god! How do I even like? I don't even know what to ask her. I'll just be like fangirl.
Just
the
be
entire
like-
time. I'll be
Just say
"Excuse
like,
me, ma'am?"
we appreciate your time and energy, and as students, what do you think is the most important thing that we could take away from this event?
Well, that, and then also like probably like, you know, like
Where do you do
see
your
people
hair?
Yeah, the girl things, like, you know, who does your makeup?
Have you ever considered? No, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
What?
Nope. Have you ever considered dyeing your hair purple to dunk on the haters?
What does that even mean?
Excuse me?
I said, what does that even mean?
It just, don't worry about it.
Excuse me.
Beautiful.
Oh, mama, would you like to be my sunshine?
Now don't continue with that. Now don't continue with that. I would hate to see what the people on Twitter think.
Minish? No cap.
No cap.
My shoulder hurts so bad.
Nani? Oh, Jillian is quoting a song that was played when we were like Broccoli by Lil Yachty. Or
And drum.
yeah, that too.
It's a good song. But it was like that like section of like every frat played like the same like 5 songs over and over again, and like you got for. I've never actually been to a frat party.
You
Did I ever
haven't
tell
been
you
to a
that?
frat party? That's a
I've
lie.
never been to a frat
You've
party.
been to
Okay,
a frat
No,
party.
I haven't. I did. Okay, so back last year, I was like talking to this guy, and we ended up going to a bar together, and
You're
then we were
lying
heading
to
back
me.
to his place, and he was like also a graduate student, and he like lived. He was about to move places, and like he lived near this like basically, you know, there's like houses where like you can't party at the frat, so you party at this house. I
Yeah.
don't know what like I think they're called satellite houses. Or something.
Yeah, basically, it's where they have like one brother or 2 brothers living there, and then
They're,
like they
like-
are
so
entirely
basically,
responsible for the parties.
He
Yeah.
tries to like
My apartment was
go-
one of those one time.
Yeah, like he tries to go and like get into this party, but he's like a balding guy in his 20s. Like they're not gonna let him in.
They should
And I'm
let him
like,
in.
Well,
What's
like
the
I was
worst
like, why
he's
did
gonna do?
he like go in? Because it's Halloween time, so I'm dressed up like a little sexy witch. So I'm like, I'm not like full tits out, but like I look good. And I was like, you should have let me go in first. Like,
Dude, your ratio was off the moment you led.
I mean, like I did get complimented by a sorority girl. She's like, "You look good," and I'm like, "Thank you."
That's what you look for. Like, I would imagine that if
I
I
was like about to cry.
if the
I was
words
like,
of
"You
sorority girls beyond my mom mattered to me, I would probably be like, "Ah!" You know?
I was like, "Oh my god."
Why
They're
did I
like,
sound
"He
like a
doesn't deserve
bird
you,"
there?
and I'm like, "You're totally right."
I totally just sounded like a fucking macaw.
You did kind of sound like that.
Dude, what's your favorite bird?
Like to be my sunshine.
What's your favorite bird, Jillian?
That is, I feel like I would be a cop out.
What's a cop out?
Like the expected answer.
Oh,
I have
thought you were
a-
talking about a bird.
Oh my god. No,
Oops.
I have a Carolina wren tattooed on me because that's the Carolina state bird, and I think it is a really pretty bird.
Yeah.
But
My
I kind of fucking love pigeons.
dude, you like the rats of the bird?
I know, it is like such a lame answer, but I kind of like pigeons. Okay, like let me live. I like.
Hello, Ernie. My name's Jillian, and I like the pigeons. I like to feed them in the park.
That's my Bert. That's you.
Yeah, it's really. I feel
Where the
like
fuck
I'm
am I
so sorry if
going?
if you're like, wow, why is Jillian so nasally? It's because the allergies are still.
Allergenetic. My favorite bird is the hornbill. What's the hornbill, Steam Buns? I've never seen it.
Pelicans are pretty fun too.
Or are
like
they pelicans?
No,
That's not the
hornbills
way
are
to
not
go.
pelicans. They look like a really big. You know, toucans are fun too. I like toucans. Hornbills kind of look like toucans.
Toucans
They're
of what?
like it's a really cool like. I know. I've looked it up. I think
It looks like a toucan? Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That would explain it. I think I gotta go over there somewhere, but like, can I drop into there? I can't drop into there, so I'm just doing something wrong. Here, I can't pull this block. Oh, wait, no, I can't. How do I do this? It's really goofy looking, but cool. That's fun. I like
You know what? I also am kind of goofy.
Yeah, that's actually a great way to describe Jillian. Kind of
is-
goofy looking, but fun.
Bro,
Real talk.
are you saying I'm goofy looking? I'll have you know that I have 900 plus likes on Bumble.
That's great.
So maybe people
have
don't
a
think
girlfriend.
I'm literally. Do you want to let me? You know how they make you do this like prompts? Like Hinge does this, and I hate it.
Yeah, tell me.
Swipe right if you're ready to make a blood pact with.
That's
The quickest way
gross.
to my heart is Taco Bell and Beauty, which is actually legitimate. I love Taco Bell and I love it.
They're
We'll get along if you know all the words to Kanai Joe. And I also included a photo of me with a mustache filter for Instagram.
nice. They're coming
So-
here in the Bushveld. I want to like. Oh man, I would love to go to like different, like South Africa is one of those countries where like I know of it a good amount about it, but like I don't know nearly enough about like the history before like, you know, apartheid basically. So I would.
That is true. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like
Where do I go? I want to be.
because it's a big mining facility. So
Yeah,
I
because I know like.
academic article about radionuclides that have been in the tailings of gold mill piles.
Yeah.
So,
And I know
like,
that like
the concentration
had a lot of
plants,
Dutch
Yeah.
settlers. Cannot recommend Africa enough. Yeah, my aunt and uncle
I would
were
love to go visit Africa. That'd be like really cool.
my aunt and uncle were missionaries in Africa for many years, like more than a couple years, to the point where like my aunt and uncle didn't meet me until I was 2, because they were in Tanzania, I think. They were either in Tanzania or Kenya. I think they went to both actually because they did like 2 different bits in Africa. So like, you know, that's fun and everything. But like, my mom was definitely like, to my aunt was like, "What? You haven't met my son, and it's been 2 years. We've been communicating over like the CV radio. Going to the game reserves is highly recommended. That is so cool. Sal, I'm gonna have to like figure out. You gotta give me like some places to go friggin' check out, because I genuinely don't know like where the places to see in South Africa are beyond like Johannesburg. Where do I go? I'm lost. Oops. Doo-doo, doo-doo, ba-doo, ba-ba-doo. Oh, I know what we can talk about.
What?
I gotta know. What is the most, like, interesting or important, like, nuclear event or accident that you have, like, found out, studied, or, like, thought about in recent memory?
So, but like it's really interesting. So, like the way I got into my field is that like I got into nuclear engineering because my dad's a nuclear engineer, and I grew up like about 15-20 minutes outside of a power plant. So I kind of like I've always been really familiar with it. I thought it was really interesting, and I was like, okay, this sounds like really cool. I think there's going to be a lot of cool things happening in it like the next couple of years. And so I ended up working at a nuclear power plant my junior year of college, and I was like, I really don't like this. I like the health physics side a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And so my senior year, I was president of our ANS section, and I remember like this. I don't remember even. I remember how I met this guy. But I think he came and talked to one of my classes. I was like, he would be really cool to talk to, like for an ANS crew. And so like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if it was like the meeting or the actual like the meeting or the actual like class, but I was like, he talked about previous nuclear accidents. And so when you're a nuclear engineer, you really focus on the nuclear power accidents, such as like TMI,
3 Mile Island.
Island. And my dad actually was like had a really personal story because of that, because one of his neighbors was one of the people that actually was operating the plant and helped figure out the
That's
problem.
right. I
basically.
forgot about that.
Yeah, so my dad grew up in Pennsylvania, and one of his neighbors was actually like one of the people that ended up, and that's how he got into nuclear. But so essentially, I was like, health is a lot cooler. I like this more. And one of the big things that he, so the guy, not my dad, talked about was this Goiânia accident. And so Goiânia is a small town in Brazil, and it's actually from Isabella Bomique, or whatever her last name is.
Yeah,
The
Boemke?
popular. She is from
Boemke?
here. She's from there.
Is she
Goiânia.
really?
Yeah. And that's what she
Oh.
said. She got like really into. Yeah. So
That explains
essentially,
a good amount.
yeah. And so it's really cool. And so essentially, what happened is there used to be a medical facility that used cobalt 60. I think it's just as a radiator source. And,
Yeah. It emits
so-
gamma rays.
Yeah. So
2 gamma rays at like
basically-
1.1 and 1.3 MeV.
that-
You don't need to know too
So-
much about that, other than
yeah,
like
no.
you don't want a lot of that.
It's so basically it's used for medical purposes, but essentially it's a very poor town in Brazil, and so it got shut down. And so essentially everything left except this radiator with the source. And so people started snooping around there, and you'll find that like a lot of people, especially when you're in a more impoverished community, will go and steal things. And so what happened and what was shown is that cobalt 60 actually glows under, I believe, under certain lights. And so it started glowing. It's this beautiful like powder. And so people are like, hey,
It's
this is
beaut-
really cool. Yeah, it's like really beautiful and really cool. Let's bring this back to our village and start rubbing it over bodies.
No.
So people, yeah, so
No.
people would literally would go and they would eat it and they would rub it and they would basically like, I mean, bathe themselves.
Good night,
in
Dartlink
it.
90. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you.
Night. Thank you.
Oh,
But
I know what I was
basically-
supposed to do.
Yeah, so basically what happened is like it just like I mean it started spreading because essentially these people would go and like grab it and put it more. And I remember what he told me is that basically this young girl got a hold of it and ate it.
No.
And she was so radioactively hot that they had to shield her casket.
Oh my
Like
god.
Madame Curie. So like and like people could not go near it because of how hot she was. And it was one of the biggest
Oh my
radiological
God.
accidents that has ever occurred in the world. And it was a huge responsibility for, especially for emergency response. And this is another rant I'll have, is that big cities do not have the infrastructure for nuclear emergency response. Like, because it's scary. You don't want to like live in a big city if a nuclear accident happens, and like you
No.
don't want to think about that situation. And luckily, I think countries are kind of starting to realize this, especially with what's happening in the Ukraine right now. Is
Yeah,
that
with
emergency
Zephoria.
response?
Zephoria.
Because yeah, so it's like really, it's a really interesting situation because there are things to do that you can go and kind of protect yourself against radiation, obviously with shielding. But if you do get dosed to an certain point, there is like medicine you can take, which is called shuttling agents,
Yeah.
which is really like kind of go and counteract some of the radioactivity in your body and kind of absorbs it. They have different like chemistry. It's all chemistry basically.
Yeah.
Because internal dissymmetry is what we call when you actually get dosed on the inside, and that's a lot of chemistry. So what happens is that essentially this whole town is becoming impoverished, and they're all getting sick, and they don't know why.
Right.
So they're like, why am I getting sick? And then essentially somebody figures out, hey, you're actually dosing yourselves to like lethal levels.
You're macro dosing.
Yeah, and so yeah, and so basically they started like putting shelling agents and doing stuff like that. But again, it was like probably one of the bigger, and kind of towards the beginning, I think this happened in the 1980s, but I remember reading about it and like listening about it, and I was like, this is like, this might be bad, but I was like, this is extremely cool. Like, this is really cool
Right.
stuff. And
It's
I
like
think that,
morbid
like,
curiosity.
yeah, because I think that, like, it was like, you know, I always really liked the dose side of things. I really loved like hearing about dose, seeing about dose, and like my radiation biology classes were some of my favorites in undergrad. It's because I loved hearing about how is radiation really playing a part in biology, because it's really interesting. Because what radiation does is essentially it causes radiolysis in the water in your body, and it creates what we call oxidants. So if you ever have
Oxidants or
antioxidants,
accidents? Oxidants.
oxidants.
Oh,
So have you
thank
ever
you.
like had antioxidants? Like
I've had a couple accidents in my life.
because like that's like why antioxidants are so good, is because they reduce the amount of oxidants in your blood.
Right.
Essentially, those
You
are
need
like
a
what's
reducing
called-
agent. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have free radicals that go and cause trouble and
H pluses, right? Or
A
Oh,
plus, OH,
OH
minus.
minuses. That's right.
Well, it's a couple. Like there's a couple
Yeah.
that can happen.
I'm not the
But
chemistry one. That's
basically-
my brother.
Yeah. It's really funny because I'm like, chemistry sucks, and it's like, you know, a lot of. If you ever deal with like fuel cycle stuff and you ever deal with radiobiology stuff, it's a lot of chemistry.
Yeah. By the way,
Uh,
Sal, in case you want to get into nuclear, we're literally both going for our PhDs in nuclear engineering. So
I
you
do
came
a
to the
little
right
bit
place.
more- I do a little bit more nuclear science than Voltage does.
I do
but
a lot
yeah,
of nuclear measurements.
Yeah, I do a lot of. I also do nuclear measurements. I deal with radiation uptake in different plants, but I do focus on medicinal plants that are typically used by native communities. And so I'm focusing on a specific plant right now and looking at the different uptake mechanisms. It has different, like, you can ingest it, you can brew a tea with it, you can chew it and then put it on your skin. And so that's different. We do those calculations in different ways because
Because it's a
different
gamma
uptake-
emitter, so, right?
Or
is it emitter or alpha emitter?
So it doesn't like.
Cobalt 60 is a gamma emitter.
So okay, cobalt 60 is. I think,
Cobalt 60 emits two gamma rays, a 1.1 and 1.31.
yes. But I'm not saying for the plant I'm studying. It's not a It's not.
Ah, I
I'm
see.
looking at different radionuclides. Because like what you also find is that plants like the same. Also, plants also have chemistry as well. And so that radionuclides that are chemically similar to plant nutrients will be uptaken more than others. So
Mhm.
radium is very similar chemically to calcium, and so that's
It's
why it likes
taken
to
up
go
in
to
the
your
bone.
bones.
Yeah.
And so it also goes. You'll see a lot in the different parts of the plant that like to. It's really cool. And
Yeah.
that what we're also finding with medicinal plants is that medicinal plants that share potassium is a really important isotope or I should say element in regards to like respiratory.
hmm
And so plants that are used for respiratory relief also uptake more potassium 40 than plants that don't. So that's also something really cool that I learned. But
Yeah, that is
So-
cool. You went into process and instrumentation. Tell me more about that, Sal. I'm curious to know what you mean by that. Process and instrumentation. I have a theory about what that is, but like I don't know for certain. Okay, so I'm genuinely, like, lost. So I don't want to look up a walkthrough because I definitely didn't look up a walkthrough when I first played it, but I just genuinely don't know where I'm right now, which is really frustrating. Real frustrating. Let's see. I've been around here for so long. Okay, I'm gonna find a way to get through this. I will.
I will find a way.
Great.
I'm doing so very well.
You're so doing so good.
Yeah. It's great. It's good. It's fun. I have, tomorrow, basically, all I'm doing is I'm staying home doing my laundry and writing, like, this draft for the National Science Foundation again. And I have my project that I'm gonna do, so now it's a matter of, like, putting it into words. And the idea is basically the project is gonna be, like, active interrogation, but instead of using, like, helium-3, we would use our CZT detectors and see, like, if we could, you know, figure out how well that works. And then you could sort of go from there.
That's dope.
So, yeah, it's pretty exciting. We have a LINAC, so linear accelerator, so it's going to be doing that. You went into a process and implementation in a plant or factory. There are control instruments. I do installations, calibrations, and fault finding. Currently commissioning for a coal-fired... Oh, nice! For a power station. Got it. So you do, like... Ah, okay. So you're working with power as well. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, like, if I'm not mistaken, I think that, like, South Africa is also another big, like, mining / coal kind of
Yeah.
State, similar to Australia.
Yeah, that's, I think, what I knew as well. They do have a nuclear program, though.
Really?
I think. Control, valve, pressure transmitters, etc. That makes sense.
That's like, similar, like to a power plant, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I haven't ever had an internship. But
really?
Yeah, like...
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got in... Well, I did, like, 2 years of research, though. So, like...
Yeah,
oh my god, I'm so stupid. I figured it out. I got it. Am I thinking of Nexa? I might be thinking of Nexa, yeah. No, I didn't have an internship, but I did, like, an entire whole summer of research, just full-time, basically, with the lab that I was an undergrad with. So, like, that's easily still marketable.
Oh, no, totally. I mean, like, especially if you're going into grad school.
There's
like,
the
research
fucking
is, like,
key.
super important.
Yeah, I have, like... I don't know what happened. I was supposed to be an author on a paper, and then I think the pandemic happened. And, like...
I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah. So I don't have an authorship for that, but I do have a couple conference publication authorships at least. As like third author, which is like enough for an undergrad. Like as an undergrad, it's not like I need first author on stuff. If I'm getting first author as an undergrad, like...
Well, I felt like you got one like, oh my god, you did a national lab internship or something, but maybe I'm remembering another...
I think so,
voltage
but
in my
like...
life.
No, I did not get a national lab internship.
Come up to P&L. Hang out with me.
Hang out with you.
Hang out with me.
It's
I'm fun.
It's a small
cool.
reactor, though NTP uses it for medical isotopes. Yeah, I mean, Jillian can talk about that. She worked for a company that used uranium. Oh, fuck, that's right. Uranium as a means to produce molybdenum-99, which is a medical radioisotope.
That was like one of my... I really loved that internship. I loved... Wisconsin was a fun state to live in, honestly. I really did.
Wisconsin is like you core.
You were not... I want to see if you do this again. Okay.
I'm not gonna run off this time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
See?
There you go.
Yeah, we barely made it. I thought we wouldn't run into time.
Oh no.
Another March impression.
No. Fucking hell. I need to get more water.
How long have we been doing this? Like...
It's because I didn't know how to do the thing properly, and as a result, I dang fucked up. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go get some water. We're gonna take our 3-minute break. I'm gonna deafen so you all can listen to the music. Stretch your fucking core, get some water, take a break. We'll be back in,
I gotta go.
You gotta go?
I gotta go piss, bro.
Okay, yeah, you go do that.
I gotta go piss, girl.
Yep, we'll be right back after these messages. This stream is brought to you by the viewers like you, you know? right now, we are still in the month of September, which means you can get 30% off a subscription using Amazon Prime. I'm not going to run an ad roll. I'm not going to do anything like that. I only ask if you feel so inclined and you have the money to do so, just fuck it, whatever. Like, only do it if you so feel so. There's no pressure to do so. I'm just doing a stupid little bit. We'll be back in like 3 minutes. Okay. Bye. And we're back with more Larry King Live. I hope you all had a wonderful week. Oh, I had a good one. I was minding my own business, reading books and going on walks out in nature. I was having a real good time about it. We're gonna hop back into it. I'm gonna undeafen here, and Jillian looks like she's back too. Undeafening in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you just laugh aloud at Larry King Live. I did not, but I'm glad you did. All right, we're live once again.
Hello. That was a good timing.
Yeah, it really was. I got my woulda. I feel
Got your
really
water.
woulda.
Oh, excuse me.
Like, a bunch of my extended family on my mom's side live in, like, the Pennsylvania, Maryland area. Fuck. So I end up, like, hearing her say, like, wooder.
Weird. Oh my god. I remember, my best friend, her family's from, like, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And I remember, Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
I would make fun of her so much when I was like, Wisconsin. But,
I don't blame you. It's pretty easy to make fun of.
Really? I love, like, I did like living in Wisconsin. It's like, ooh, let me school patch you there. Like, it was fun. I mean, I'm Lutheran, like, I grew up Lutheran.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like I identify with this culture.
Ah,
I
yes.
feel like I was meant to live in the Midwest.
Born in the
living
wrong
South.
part of the United States.
Yeah.
Do you ever have moments that you feel like I was born in the wrong generation? Have you ever felt that way?
So I don't know if I ever told you this. Back in high school, I was super 80s music because my parents were like children of the 80s, and so like I got really into like everything 80s, and I was like, Mom, why wasn't I an 80s child? Like, all
Because
this
your
stupid
father and I
shit.
hadn't met yet.
Like literally, I don't even understand. Like I was so into the 80s too. Oh, get fucked.
Yeah, I will.
I know, but my parents were like very much like children of the 80s. And like why can't you just do it like?
Because I'm difficult.
Okay. But yeah, I always like I got really into like 80s music and 80s movies and 80s everything. But point being is that
There
that's
we
the only
go.
time I really felt like that. Like I love growing up in the South, mostly. So
Growing up in the South, we do things a little differently. That's what you sound like.
corn mixed corn mixed corn.
Country girls
I got really
do-
into
Country girls make do.
yeah. Who is Cypher PK?
Cypher.
Oh, I don't.
What are
I've
you
been really
talking
into
about?
Fortnite lately
Why?
because my friends will not play Battle Royale besides Fortnite because we love shitting on 5-year-olds.
Why do you like... Okay. Pick your words very carefully. Pick
Oh
your
my
words
God.
very
So
carefully, my friend.
ITA for class, right? And the professor was like talking, and he was like, "Oh, like I haven't seen many of y'all before. Like, have you had a class with me?" And like, no. And he's like, "Oh, okay, good. Like, I get to touch you before you graduate."
What?
And you can just tell the look of regret on his face, and everyone. Cause AM class, like this is like one of the first things he said, and I was like,
Huh?
yeah.
Professor,
And
what's
you
his name?
I'm not gonna, yeah, but it was.
Oh
it was
my
funny as
God.
fuck. It was like, 'cause like I
Yowza.
said, like this is like one of the first things he said, because like again, it's like an 8 a.m. class.
Nani
so,
the
like, at
fuck is right.
8:15.
Welcome
it
to
was-
class. I'm going to touch you before you graduate.
It was so funny.
Jesus
He's a great
Christ.
guy.
I'll have to take your word for it, I guess.
It was funny.
Oh
it was,
my
like,
God.
Like, I gotta like interact with.
Yeah,
Look,
you know.
He's nice. He's funny.
He is funny.
He's funny.
Look, I think there's a lot of people in this world who are funny who make a joke once in a while that's maybe not so tasteful. Does that mean that I stand by that joke? And ay caramba,
Stand
dude.
by that bit.
It started out as a bit. How did it end up like this?
Like this. It was only a bit.
Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. But hang on. How do I... Okay. How do I...
Corn makes corn.
What?
Corn makes corn. Makes my corn a little.
What? Chat, I'm not just hearing things, right? Like, Jillian's being a psychopath again, right?
I'm just singing corn. You ever like hear that new song and it's like, it's corn,
No.
a big lump of nuts. It's got the juice.
Oh, that. Yeah. I've heard that. Something
I
about
was trying
corn.
to explain that to my mom, And she's like, what?
Why were you explaining corn to your mom? It's not
No,
that.
it's like, okay, so it was like the kids. Okay, so like there's this like TikTok account. It's called
Yeah.
Recess Therapy or Theory, and he goes and like interviews kids. And my mom's an elementary school teacher, so she knows the dumb shit the kids say.
And they
so
say
it's
some
just,
shit.
Like, oh my god! And there's this kid, and he's like interviewing, and they were like, you know, it was like, what do you like about corn? And he's like, I never thought this was a great like thing before that I like, you know. And then he's like, I tried it and it was delicious. And then I tried it with butter and it's even better. Like, I'm paraphrasing, but it's really
Right.
funny. Like, cause it's like this kid, and I'm like, I love corn as well. Like, I love corn. My cousin got married in Iowa, and like, so we got like fresh
Where in
corn.
Iowa?
Ames.
Ames, dude, I fucking love Ames. That's where my parents are from.
Really?
Or that's, yeah, my mom is from just outside of Ames.
Oh, that's
So,
really cool.
in Boone.
Yeah, they met at Iowa State.
That's awesome. My parents also met at Iowa State. Did you go to my parents' wedding?
I did actually. I'm your aunt.
What?
Yeah.
My aunt?
Right. Yes.
Had an aunt on stream the whole time?
It's me, baby boy. Bring it in.
Oh, no. Not my weird Aunt Jillian.
It's not that. I think about like, so my brother is younger than me, and he is currently in a long-term or I shouldn't say long-term, but
He's
a
the
more
breadwinner
serious
in the
relationship.
relationships.
Well, he's a more serious relationship.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my god, my brother might get married before I do, and we're 5 years apart.
Come
Like,
on.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's fine. Corn
It's-
makes corn.
It's fine. You're fine.
I'm fine.
This is fine. I'm fine. What do you think
know.
you'll do as wacky Aunt Jillian? Will you be
I would
whine
do
Aunt
this-
Jillian who gets
I
everyone the
would-
Christmas
oh my
presents that their
God, I'm
parents
not
said that
gonna,
they
like-
weren't going to get them?
Yes, I would do that. I would definitely do that. Like, you know, like your mom says you can't like stay up past like
Oh, yeah. She says you can't
10.
have
Oh fuck
Pop-Tarts
yeah,
before
we're staying up
bed.
until 2 a.m. Yeah.
She says you can't have, like, the big candy at the movie theater, even
Yeah,
though, like,
like,
Aunt Jillian said you can.
I sneak you in like
And
your
cool-
first
and
drink
cool
of
sodas
beer,
and
and
cool,
you're
like-
this is disgusting, and you're like, I'm like exactly, and I take
And,
it
like,
back,
and
you know, the
sugary
kind of
and
deal.
sugary cereals, like, Aunt
Yeah,
Jillian's like,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, man. It's like,
Yeah.
you're the cool aunt. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
because
yeah.
like I feel like I'm probably gonna like not see like my nieces and nephews that often because I'll probably be still living across the.
Your weird Aunt Jillian who lives with those hippies in Oregon.
Yeah.
Your hippie Aunt Jillian who has a tattoo of a goddamn Triga power reactor.
Yeah, that's me. You figured me out. You know what? That is the interesting thing is that like people have like
They're
Um,
strange.
really interesting nuclear tattoos.
There's a girl.
Like there are some people that are like they.
Jillian, there's someone in my department who got a tattoo of a scattering diagram, right? And they wanted it to be pair production. But instead
Yeah.
they made it like reverse pair production where the gamma annihilates, creating a positron and an electron. It's like, uh-oh. I don't think
That's
you
not
meant to tattoo that.
correct.
That's not it.
See, that's the thing too. It's like if
Yeah.
you tattoo something wrong, you're stuck with that.
Yeah, I don't know
You
what I
and,
would
like,
get a tattoo
I don't know.
of.
I mean, I
Get a
I
Joe
feel
Star
like I'm gonna
tattoo.
Oh my god, please stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like people have got stupid. I have an Animal Crossing tattoo. I really should.
Yeah,
do
that's
shit on
true.
people.
Oh, boss time.
But yeah. So I don't know. I mean, like, to each their own. If it makes you happy and you spent your own goddamn money on it,
Right.
not, you know, it's like I can judge you all you want, but if you're happy with it, I'm sure people judge my tattoos. Like I don't give
Oh.
a fuck. I love my tattoos.
Look, it's a big robot mask
It's a
named
big robot
God
mask.
Hand.
Oh.
Why is he called God Hand? Because he's got two hands. God.
God damn, he's got two hands.
God damn, he's got two hands.
Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh, frick. I need to...
oh.
I don't like how you only have two slots in this game. But yeah, it's basically like, hey, remember the Nintendo boss that has eyes in its hand?
Oh, wow.
Here we are again. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like this just like aesthetic for a boss. It's really fun, but like
No, yeah.
it's
I feel
like quintessential Nintendo.
Yeah, no, it's quintessential like Zelda. I feel like also.
Yeah.
That's fun. No, that's actually really cool.
This is a really cool boss.
That's really cool.
This boss is really
I've never
cool.
played this game before. Yeah,
You're gonna
I
see
played-
this boss actually just rocks. It's a great boss because
that's really cool. I really like that.
like the first two bosses in this game are pretty mediocre to bad. Like genuinely, I think the magma mine one is just like a not good boss. And then the big chew jelly is a cool like concept for a boss because like you're so used to these enemies just being like the easiest fucking things on the planet, but
Yeah.
then you get it like at that size, it's like, oh, it's a boss now. So now you have to like use your mole mitts and dig through and find the right one. And you're on a timer.
That stresses me out, man. I hate being on a timer in games.
This is the one. It's such a cool like
That is
concept
really
for a
cool
boss. Like it feels
concept,
very
yeah.
complete. Like you talk about complete bosses where like you beat every single aspect of it. This is one of those bosses, and it's a genuinely good boss compared to like another. This is probably the best boss in the game, honestly.
I really like this concept and idea.
I think every boss beyond here is kind of not good.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he fired
what
his
the
shrink ray.
Fuck.
I like that. That's fun. I haven't
That's
fought this guy
cool.
in so long.
Oh shit. Oh, spiders. Spooky season.
Spoilers.
There you go.
I mean, it's not
Nice.
necessarily hard by any stretch of the word, but it is
Yeah.
fun. And I think
it's a
that's more
fun-
important.
Yeah, I do. Like, well, if it's too hard, you know, it's like those games like Elden Ring or like Dark Souls, where like, I don't know, is it fun anymore if it's this hard? You know?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Like, at that point, you're just sort of like, is it hard for the sake of being hard? Like, does it make a difference? Because, like, you see there, I got lucky and I beat him.
Yeah,
Fucking
I mean,
bad.
Like, you definitely don't want, like, I don't want my boss battles to be like extremely difficult. Where I feel like, because I get frustrated pretty easily. Which
Oh,
is, like,
totally.
You know, yeah, like that's like you in Super Mario Sunshine.
Look, Super Mario Sunshine and I have
love
a...
that.
I beat that one. At least I finished that
know
one.
you
I
did.
didn't finish
know you
Kingdom
did.
Hearts.
Well, it's a Mario game. I feel like the Kingdom Hearts just.
Oh, yeah, by the way, here's the announcement. By the way, it's Thursday. I'm not playing Kingdom Hearts for the third week in a row. I'm not playing Kingdom Hearts anymore. It does not bring me joy. It is not fun.
Like, you
Me.
have 264 followers. Damn boy.
264, yeah. Well, I've been streaming for like almost 3 years.
That's
So,
awesome.
or I'm on my
That's so
third year of
great.
streaming. So, like,
Yeah.
these are just like people who have decided that I'm epic.
You're cool. I like how you put in your finished playthroughs, Putt travels through time. Putt saves the zoo.
I gotta update that. But yeah.
I know you do, yeah.
Look, I finished
just
the
think it's
game on
funny.
stream.
You're totally right. I just didn't think that it warranted a playthrough. Oh, you played
Look,
Galaxy?
Yeah, I played Galaxy was one of like the first
I
games.
love Galaxy.
Because Galaxy, okay, I had gotten my new PC and I was like, oh, I'm gonna like play a new game because I want to see if I can play it on Switch. And I know I had Galaxy and I'm like, I'm pretty good at Galaxy. I can handle it.
Are you following me, Zelda?
Also, that's the next dungeon up there, that ice crevice. It's my favorite dungeon in the game.
What's your favorite, like...
I can't believe
You know
Vulture's
how-
pressured me into subscribing. Did you sub? Oh!
Sub
you.
Hoggers.
Thank you so much, Steam Buns. Temple of Droplets. Library. He is semi-retirement in the town
Last
library.
time I streamed with you, I got kind of drunk and then I gifted a sub. What if I did that again?
You could.
I could.
Don't feel
It's
like you have to.
September.
Like, again, I only...
I could be number one if I did that.
You could. You could
I
beat
could be
Seth.
number one if I did that, and I would totally.
It's a fun little thing where you give Voltage 5 little dollary dues. PBJ Time 0606 is gifted 1 community sub to Infiltration 23. Thank you so much. They've gifted 2 total in the channel. Thank you so much, Jillian. You're epic. You're a boss.
Of course.
because I love supporting my friends.
Hooray.
And if I can support friends I personally know,
Even
that
better.
lets me come on and cause chaos on their streams. It's even better.
Oh yeah. When Jillian came up to me and found out that I streamed, she was like, "Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, can I join your stream? I just want to support my friends, oh please." That was what she was like.
Come in.
And so like I just couldn't say no to a plea of that nature.
Hello. My master stuck by being moderately to play with me. I'm so lonely.
Let's do it. Sounds like something she would do. It is something she would do, but you know what? It's cool. She's a character and a half. I first met Jillian while I was playing blackjack, and she was walking by, and she went to the roulette table, and I did not talk to her until afterward because we were gambling. And I made a lot of money on blackjack, but she made even more on roulette. So that was really cool. She can tell you about it sometime. But remember, kids, gambling is not it's not good. Don't do it. Don't gamble if you can help it.
I think you should gamble.
I think you're a bad influence.
Yes, welcome to my life. I cannot believe you took a fucking shot of Everclear. That's so disgusting.
The dude was like, "Here, do you want a shot of vodka or a shot of Everclear?" And I'm like,
Wait, what did you talk about me? Sorry, my friend came over, and so I was talking to him.
"Oh, I was just saying that sounds like something you would do with regards to beg and plead to be on my stream."
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I don't even remember how I found out, but here's what happened. Is because I love Super Mario Sunshine. It's like my dad used to play a lot of video games when I was younger, and so what I would do is like I would go and like help him. And I have really fun memories of playing Super Mario Sunshine with him, and so I was like, it would be really fun if you played it. And so I gave you $5.
Yes.
And you bought the game, or you played it.
I had it from the Mario All-Stars 3D
So
All-Stars.
basically, I was like, let me Venmo you $5, and he was like, do you want to be on stream? And I was like, sure, why not? So
Look, if
here I
someone
am.
pays me money and like I know them, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I mean, sure, why not? Because like, if I know them,
Bubbles reached out to me to be on this stream, so don't even play that shit, okay?
yeah, you're right.
Begging.
You're right. I did. I was like, yo, you want to do more Zelda, top-down
More
2D
Zelda?
Zelda? Top-down
Yeah.
2D Zelda, where you admit things like you haven't bathed in 2 years, 6 years.
That was like one of your like.
It is
Clips,
genuinely one of my
right?
best clips.
I
yeah.
don't understand why. That was the stupidest story.
It's fucking hilarious to me, and I don't know why.
It is really
Now
funny,
now my top clips are all Omori clips. Like my top 3, I think, are just Omori. I must have missed that part. Yeah, Steam Buzzy's got the emotes! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Oh, I'm so impressed. You can now drop those in channels and servers other than the other places. You can, like, mess around with Snake now that you both are emote partners, so to speak. I'm so excited. Thank you for subbing. I really appreciate it. Look at you. He's like, that's what he sounds like. Hello, library.
Hey!
Get back to... Oh, I gotta talk to the librarian to find out where the books went. Where did the books go? I don't know. I don't know. Look, I can't believe I did... So, actually, that is one thing I can talk about. Since I've been streaming for, like, a little over 2 years, there's a lot of things and moments that have happened on the stream. And so I've got a clips/highlight channel now on YouTube. It's just Voltage VO clips, or Voltage VO stream Twitch clips. I don't remember the exact things. But, like, I'll be updating that somewhat frequently, whether it's, like, regular clips or highlight videos of like people doing stories or funny bits or whatever. So yeah, just another channel to sub to if you feel so inclined. I'll probably be updating it whenever I don't update like stream VODs coming out, so that's something. In case you're obsessed with my content and you can't get enough of me for whatever reason. Ah, man.
Excuse me, Dad. I'm screaming now. Sorry about that. My dad's
get-
really annoying. He
Can we
came
get
into
the-
my house.
Can we get the dad
See,
cameo?
shut the fuck up.
Can we get him on
But
stream? Can we get Mr. Newmeyer on stream? Is he
My dad-
Dr. Newmeyer?
he was-
Is it
No,
Dr.
no,
Newmeyer?
no. This is my friend. It's not my dad.
Oh.
You want to say hi, Steve?
Steve. Hello, Steve. Steve, what's your favorite month of the year?
Favorite month. They can't hear you. April.
April. Why? Because it sounds like
or
an ape?
November. Why? Because it sounds like an ape.
Hylian bestiary. Girl with a cat. She said she had a new cat at her house. Okay, I'm gonna go get that.
November then? It's like fall.
Yeah. Infiltration, yeah, you got gifted a sub. Thank you for being a viewer. You are now able to access the subscriber-specific channels, which I should probably update at some point. But
Oh, you're welcome.
there you go. Congratulations. I'm hoping you enjoy.
Hey! Steve is suffering because he's hanging out with me. So.
That's true. Look, spending time with Jillian is suffering.
That's why no one does it. I'm very lonely.
Poggers! Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Why has today felt so long? I think because it's like I woke up at like 8. Am I talking to you?
Is this one of your Tinder buddies?
No, it's not one of my Tinder buddies.
He goes, "Ah."
No, he's a guy in my research group.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. No, I do not study Tinder. What are you talking about?
Sounds
I'm a
like it would be a
Bumble girl
blast
now.
hanging out with you two. Well,
Oh my god.
Look,
Me and Steve or me and
me and all of us, yeah.
Oh my god.
See-
I keep trying to I think he might come to the student con.
Oh fuck yeah, let's go,
Oh yeah, it will be so much fun. I'm gonna take y'all on a fucking tour.
dude. I can't wait to go check out Tickle,
Tickle.
Tickle,
The Tickle College of
the
Engineering.
Tickle College
It
of Engineering.
changed. It changed like right when I started, and everybody made fun of it like as soon as it did. But the new
There's-
I haven't been to the new engineering.
There's no more
building, so
Tickle?
there is a Tickle. No, this is still
Oh, I see. I thought Tickle was the College of Engineering.
Tickle. So it used to be just College of Engineering, and then when Tickle made that huge donation, then it became the Tickle College of Engineering. So I did
Ah.
graduate from the Tickle College of Engineering.
That is important. That is an important distinction. Yeah, I'm glad you all find us so fun to hang out with. We're gonna be in DC on certain dates, and we're gonna get a bunch of photos, and we're going to, I don't know what the hell, like, the conference goes for until, like, 5 p.m., and then, like, what are you supposed to do, I wonder? I don't know. Go around Washington, D.C. and be like, I'm a social person. I'm going to go out to bars. I'm going to spend a lot of money. I get reimbursed for food, though, so,
I do too.
let's go. That's the thing. If you go to grad school and you manage to say yes to everything, eventually you'll get to go on trips where they pay for your food. Are you going to be in DC? I am going to be in DC. I'm going to be away in about a month.
Me too.
And Jillian is going to be there with me because I recommended her.
Because we can never be separated.
Jillian, you have to
Combined in
stop.
life.
And so we're gonna be in DC and hitting up like some places, and there's 6 of us total, and we're all just gonna be doing whatever the hell it is we do for this thing that I don't know what the hell we're supposed to do, but we're gonna do it. So
I mean, like, I don't even think they're no. Like, I mean, it's gonna be fun. That's all I know. I love DC, so I'm just excited to.
whenever I go to DC, I always feel very like I'm way fancier in DC and way more professional in DC than I am anywhere else. Like, whenever we go to DC, I wear a suit. I pack like 2 suits, 3 button-downs for like 2 days worth, you know? Like, or for 3 days, I wear 2 suits, and I just switch the shirt underneath, and that is that. But you know, my BUS professor says to go to the Capitol building there if you get the chance to do so. I did a lap around the Capitol actually. It was January 6th. It's not January 6th. Sounds like Jilly's the Tinder date now. No, we are professionals, working
No.
colleagues.
No. We are good friends.
We are good friends. We are working professional colleagues.
We are. I don't think I've ever hugged you.
You have
I am
not.
disgusted by your presence, actually.
Yeah, I actually, when I first met Jillian, I was playing poker, right, blackjack, and because of that,
And
I was
he
getting
like, "Damn,
really
you're a
sweaty.
hot mama.
I was getting
You were? Yeah, I
super
remember
sweaty,
that.
and like my face was dripping, my nose was dripping, which is on my
Yeah.
face, but like my pits were stained. Like I was like drowning in my own saline at that
He put
point.
his arm up to like talk to me, and I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, I leaned up on like the bar counter with like my arm up there to be like, "Hey, I'm Volt. It's nice to meet you." And like she got a nice full view of my glistening pit, and the dinner that I had had that night was actually spaghetti, so I had stuffed it into my pockets for a snack later. And that had just fallen out when I was leaning up against the side. So like, well fuck man, I was ruined at that point, so. Oh, it's Din Nehru and Furore.
Hello.
We need a place. Hello. Let's fuse
Powerpuff
Keenstones.
Girls.
So yeah, that was what happened when I met Jillian. I was also like 4 drinks down at that point.
Well, it's so funny because like he was like so nervous. It was like legitimately like.
I was trying, okay, that
I was trying to
conference,
impress you.
no, that conference, I was trying to specifically like meet people to learn things, right? I was trying to meet people to become the next chapter president. I explicitly went and talked with like people that Katie told me to in hopes of being chapter president. Like, I was on a mission at that conference. And we went to bars, and while people were dancing, I was like chatting up people being like, so what worked for you as president of this chapter? Like, and how did you like attract people, you know? And I was just like doing the thing to like try and make friends and influence people. And yeah, I guess it worked. Because now I'm here. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you?
I wake up every morning and I ask myself, what am I doing? I don't know.
Hi there. Welcome to Happy Hearth with Bruce.
I think
No,
we're like the same type of chaotic too, you know?
I'm-
Like,
we're-
that's why it's fun.
I'm more tired than you.
You are more tired than I am, though. I will agree with that.
I discharge my brain. So my stream is where I just discharge any last thoughts I have before I just like go to bed, you know? It's bad. I haven't had any stream dreams in a while, but I did have stream dreams. And like, I had one recently, and it was bad. It was just like, I remember thinking like, am I playing Pokemon on stream? Am I playing Pokemon on stream? No. No, I missed the Cucko. Come on. This is the worst minigame in this game. Okay,
The music, though.
it gets grating after you do it like 5 times and you get to the stage where like, you have to get 10 in 20 minutes. 3 in 25, you know? So you get this one. And you, yep. Why did I go the long way? No! Chicken! I'm not gonna make it. I might make it. Chicken? Okay, I'm gonna make it. Good. I made it. It's not easy though, because you have to get like 5 in 25. You can't mess up. Alright, I'm gonna try it again. Here we go. So yeah, student conference is fun. Like, I had to leave the most recent student conference, which is too bad, but like, the night that I was there, I wore like 7 or 8 different shirts because I used to be known as the undergrad from Wisconsin, basically, who was like kind of everywhere. And then I became the graduate student at Michigan, but like we hadn't seen people in person since I went to grad school. So like everyone just assumed still that I was like at Wisconsin, so I had to like, no, chicken.
You had to,
Fuck!
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, I had to like
change your vibe, change your.
right. So I ended up like wearing 8 shirts, 4 Wisconsin ones, 4 Michigan ones, like on top of each
Why?
other.
Why?
So that when I
You were just,
finished
like,
a drink,
through
I
the
would take
night.
off a shirt.
Oh my god.
And I got down
I
to my
regret
bottom
not
shirt. I
going.
was 7 drinks in at that bar
Jesus.
because
I've
I have
heard,
a
like, well, what else is there to do in Illinois besides
true.
like, honestly.
It's champagne, like
Yeah, no, it's like I wanted to go to the freaking bar dance. I'm gonna take y'all to a honky tonk. I'm so excited.
I need
A
to.
honky
You know
tonk.
what I need to do? I need to talk to my
honky
cousin and
tonk.
borrow his like cowboy hat.
I have cowboy boots. Like I am so excited to fucking go to the honky tonk, and I'm probably gonna end up
Bitch.
renting a car because I have a wedding that previous weekend. So I'm just gonna like stay kind of in the south areas.
Well, I fucked up there. You're gonna go to this wedding after this honky tonk, and it's gonna be a whole ass vibe.
No, the wedding is before this. It's the weekend before.
Got it. Got it. Out of the way. I need to handle this chicken. No, chicken! Come back! Okay, well, you're in the way. You're in the way. Alright, fuck this. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, when UTK comes around, I'm debating whether I want to fly or drive. I think I gotta fly, though. I love drives. I love road trips, though. I mean, I gotta say, I love me a good road trip. Alright, train me. Yes. Teach me the new ways, sir. Rock breaker. Okay. Alright, so now we just hit the
All right,
fucking
I'm back.
thing. We hit
Leave
pots with our swords, and we can break them now.
So you've agreed that road trips are the best. Did you drive down to Illinois?
Yeah, I drove from Ann Arbor to Illinois. Oh, dear precious chicken. Oh, dear precious chicken. Oh, dear precious chicken. Where is this girl's house? I gotta get a good little cowboy hat. Oh, Simon's Simulations. Tell me more. Alright. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's play 10 rupees for a simulation.
You're
Whoa.
just like really like playing all the mini games this time.
Look, minigames are fun.
They are fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, games are meant to be played. Ah, drink water? Okay, thank you.
Ah, I love water. It's good for you. Ah, yeah. You ever had a good glass of water? That's what I look for when I drink. It's in a good glass.
You remember that fucking ProZD video about drinking water? He's like, I prefer Hories as Verties as opposed to Hories, you know, like... I still laugh at that video. It's a good video. Just want a ROA room tour? Hell yeah, dude. Which gen? Which generation we talking, Steam Buns? Sub boosted my skill. It certainly did.
Hell yeah.
BWOU, very nice. Very nice. BWOU is like a nightmare shit show. Gen 5 has a very interesting OU because they just banned the gems items, where they'd be like a one-time 1.5 boost to an attack of a certain type. And so you'd get stuff like Volcarona, which would like Quiver Dance once, and then have like the Bug Gem to beat stuff. But like it could also run like Psychic Gem, I think, or Fire Gem. Yeah, I'm glad gems are gone. Yeah, totally. They're just Z moves. They really are. They really are, so. Oh, you want to gamble? Let's gamble.
Sorry, I was having an intimate moment.
Yeah,
Now
gross.
it's back. Well, I could narrate the scene, but I don't think I'm gonna embarrass my friend like this. What?
Let me narrate the scene right now. It's happening in my apartment. Behind me is my couch, which I have outfitted with a very lovely turquoise cover. And on that couch is one of the gorgeous man I have ever seen in my entire life. With some beautiful tortoiseshell glasses and a very long, beautiful hair that is gorgeous and luscious that is put back in a very messy bun. A black shirt that engrossed with
What is this?
the Vikings, a boar.
What are you doing?
I'm narrating my scene right now, and this man, you wonder what is he doing? Beautiful, beautiful man. He is currently playing old school RuneScape on his phone that he has previously been playing.
I don't know,
for at
Zell.
least 7 hours
Zell, I don't know.
yesterday.
She's just describing things in a way that she's trying to be a southern gentlewoman, but it just comes across as
I'm currently
weird.
describing the scene that is happening in my apartment right now.
Homie, I don't know. How is Twitch gonna handle in-game gambling next month? I'm not making any real money from this, so I hope that they won't pull the ban hammer down on me. I mean, that was why they got rid of so many gambling things in like video games.
Have you been just like? Are you just like saving different states? And
Yeah.
Then, like, oh
I'm
my
getting the
God.
max
Well,
prize.
dude,
I'm cheating. Look
That
at
is-
me.
cheating is
I ain't above breaking the law. Now see what happens when you gamble.
You
No.
gamble. This is
I
what
don't. God doesn't
happens.
play dice with the universe, but I do.
Oh wait, do you want? Can I tell you about this Tinder conversation I had? So here's the most chaotic thing that I've done. I made a completely new Apple ID so that I could pay $8
That's right.
to have Tinder Plus, because I wanted to like see the Tinder selection before I came to Corvallis. And so this guy matches with me, right?
Yeah.
This is what he says.
Oh no.
Jillian, you look like somebody I can date or marry, TBH. It's not a makeshift pickup line. You really are a wholesome woman, not a girl. Let's talk some science and some poetry too. By the way,
That's
I'm
right.
moving to Oregon tomorrow.
Poetry
And then
too.
on Tuesday he messages me and goes, "Don't make me take it back," which I think is the funniest thing. And
It's
it's like,
fucking hilarious.
it's so funny. It is so funny.
Yeah. It's not gambling if you're guaranteed to win. So true, Sal. So true. From what I can understand, it only applies to U.S. citizens. Yeah, I mean, I'm still not going to promote any gambling content on this stream. I'm genuinely just going to, like, play a video game and talk about what bullshit's on my mind. Like, I'm not going to tell you to go gamble your life savings away. Please don't do that.
I will
Don't listen to Jillian.
gamble your life savings away.
Don't listen to her. I'm begging you. I will not be held liable.
I have made really great life decisions up to this
No,
point, so
you-
I think you should too. But
Okay, you've made some pretty good choices. I can admit.
yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't let just any schmuck be on my stream.
and it's just us too. Like it's nobody else. Like the banter between us, I think, is top tier.
It's banger. It's bangarang.
It's
Ah, there you go.
bonkers.
Little Timmy falls down the well. Yeah, sounds like some sound advice. That's good. Listen, I've never been to a casino. I've only been to fake casinos.
So I'm going to Las Vegas actually. I've never been. I've gambled, but I don't like gambling. But I've gambled a little bit, like on cruise ships, but that's it. Like, so.
Where do they live? You came all this way to get it, but I don't know how to tell you this, but it's back at my house. Where is your house?
Why don't you just cheat?
That's cheating.
Okay.
Where is that house, lady? Please, I'm begging you. Where is your house? Okay, I'm gonna get the sheaf with the more arrows, and then I'll just get more rupees. Look, I literally just easy came, easy go with my gambling here, so I don't mind. Hope you like that sound effect. Still going. Alright, 99 rupees. Good. Good enough. Alright, where is this lady's house? I have forgotten. Is it? Nope, this is the dojo. Ah, man, I went to casino and it was depressing. How did that happen? Like, what was the story there? Have you ever been to casino, Jillian? Beyond
I just
Monte
said I
Carlo night?
haven't.
Sorry.
No, I mean like I said, I've been to like casinos on cruise ships, but I've never been to like a casino, which is like
Yeah.
funny because I lived in New Mexico this summer and I like ran into like 2 or 3 on my drive to Albuquerque and back. But
Right.
I think it'd be fun. Like, and I'm going to Las Vegas in November, so I was like I want to go to one and like just kind of gamble just for the fun of it, but like
Right.
$20, then I'm good. You know, I'd rather go to Vegas for the shows and for like the experience more than anything.
Yeah. Like, I don't feel the need or benefit to gambling, really, and I know for a fact that once I'm in, I would not be able to come out quickly. So
Yeah.
for my own personal responsibility fiscally, I do not gamble. Aside from in Pokemon games that have it, which is often quite fun. So, that's how it goes. Gambling's just not my thing. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I can't do anything here. So instead we go up ahead. And we go that way. So yeah. You know what I'm excited for, chat? I'm excited for Saturday, because Saturday we're playing Paper Mario, and we're getting to one of, like, the best chapters in the game. We are getting to Chapter 7 in Paper Mario, which is so fucking exciting. Boogity boogity boo, did I scare you? No. It's not. Chapter 7 is great. Is this the thing? Dear Mom, I'll be next door if you need me. So I need to be small. Or, wait, can I do the thing from this again? I think I can do this. Yeah. Alright, that isn't gonna work, but... yeah, I have to be a small little one. Hello, kitty. Okay, yeah, I have to be small, come in through the fireplace. From behind. No, I have to go in through the chimney? I do this. All I know is I do this. And I have to find a way to get back up onto the chimney. Do I need to get water? I think I need to get water to get into the chimney. Because, like... it's too hot. Yes, I do. I do want to fuse kinstones with you, doggy. With Rolf. With little Rolf. He's so cute. He's a tiny little doggerino.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm shitting on my friend for playing Escape.
He's playing Run Escape?
He's playing Run Escape.
Run Escape. Okay, so I need to put out that fire. How do we do that? How do I put out this fire? They say be the king be weird. The king be weird, but who he be weird too?
Who do be he weird too?
He do be weird, but weird be do he.
A doobie doobie?
A doobie doobie doo.
A doobie doobie doo. I just like imagine the... I don't know what I imagine.
Alright, let's see if we can find it. How do I put out this fire? Yeah, go get food.
I'm gonna make my own food, which will be... because I am like 2 beers in of like kind of high volume, so...
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I getcha. No
Yeah,
worries.
I had a lot of fun. Thanks for letting me on.
Yeah, of course. Happy to
Next
have you.
Thursday, same time.
Same bat channel.
Alright, bye.
Bye. I have the Pegasus boots. I would like to train again. Dash attack. First equip the Pegasus boots. That's all you have to do. It's like, why wasn't I able to do this from the start? But I guess I can. Washan! It's so easy. Now you do it. He goes, phew. Now, you must try it yourself. Equip the Pegasus boots and your sword, and then run like crazy. I'm not gonna yell, but, you know, you get the idea. You get the idea. My voice has been talking for 3 hours straight, so it's a little fried. Just a little bit. Holy crap, it's already 10:30. Come again when you can jump farther. Oh wow, so that's not for a while. Okay, so I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if I can get small and talk to that bird. Oh, wait. Oh, I want that bottle. I want that bottle. This is a bomb bag, but I want the bottle. How do I get that bottle? Let's see. So I go into there and I go up top. A scroll that tells you whether your parents told you not to do. Yeah, run with a knife. Hey, Link, what do you got there? A knife! No! 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 It's like, no! I don't know how to describe it other than being like the friggin' Mario pissing Goomba. Have you all seen that one? It's Mario and he goes, time to take a piss. And the Goomba's just, what? No! You were supposed to jump on me. There's a video, it's an MS Paint video of a guy who's voice acting a webcomic of Mario pissing and a Goomba getting mad at him. And it's one of those videos that you just have to see to understand. He goes, what a nice smell. I'm Yoshi. I'm Minish in this town wear blue hatch. The Fred Minish wearing, yeah. It's just a ridiculous YouTube video that I just happen to know and quote off the top of my hand on a regular basis. It's ridiculous. Just go watch it for yourself and you'll understand what it means to really be in the mind of a man who makes videos like that. I did not make that video, by the way. You could not catch me dead making a video like that, unironically. The Forest Minish have come for a visit. This is so cool, like aesthetically really cool. I love this. Like they really capture the feel. You really feel small. But in like a good way. Oh, except in this one's not as cool. But yeah, I... Go off the edge, please. Thank you. Yeah. Sal, I have a stupid extensive knowledge of just ridiculous YouTube videos that, like, no one in their right mind should really be watching on a regular basis. But here I am. So, whatever. I just quote it too much. It's fine. Hmm? Ow! I'm gonna steal this bottle. Oh! It's mine now. Sure. Right, now head out on your errand. I need to take the dog food to the dog house out at the place. Oh my god, there's so much back and forth. There should be a doggy dish at my dog back at the house. Okay. So I just need to use the wind ocarina to go all the way to that house. And then I go back into town and I do this. Like, that is the one gripe I think about Minish Cap I forgot about, is how much, like, fetch questy back and forth there is. It does capture the vibe of, like, the Link's Awakening, and the Oracle games. But, like, I don't know if that's for the better. But... all the same, this game is very fun. It's very much a good time. And Sal, if you're still around, I'm actually curious, how did you find Miaz? If you've been like watching her for a bit, I'm always curious about like, you know, how people start watching other streamers and whatnot. And if you obviously like don't feel like you have to share if you don't want to. Oh my god, it's the sound. Yes, let's go to this wind crest. And then we'll go with the Pegasus boots and such. Because I think it's over here. Right, it's around. It's around the Doki Doki Literature Club with Tane. Oh yeah, she was Natsuki. Yeah. That's fun. That was a really good production. I was very impressed by like the overall quality of the production, and I think all the voice actors did a great job with it. You know, I love doing stuff like that where like you just live dub on stream and then you can also get some banter from time to time. It was really good. Gosh, like I love doing those and like taking part in those when I can, and good productions end up being so much fun because then you get like clips too, and obviously like as a voice actor I would never use that to directly advertise myself to like studios or whatever or to potential clients, but I do think that there is an absolute merit in doing these because it's really good practice. I love doing it. We do it sometimes on this channel. We did one for Zero Escape, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, and then we did the sequel a little while ago, Virtue's Last Reward. And I'm actually in pre-production for the next one, of which, you know, I'm not gonna give away necessarily, but it's maybe not what people might think, but it's also not what they might think. So, yeah. I love watching them too, and like everyone wants to be Snapcube, and everyone wants to like have their own magic there, and I think for me, when I started doing these, I made like Let's Plays when I was 12, because like back in 2009, 2010, I saw Let's Plays were a thing, and I'm like, I want to do that, and giving the characters a voice that was like, oh no. Did it eat my shield? Nope, it didn't. Good. Just like giving characters a voice that like in games that don't have it, that was one of the reasons like I loved initially starting to voice act, and like what eventually got me into it. So, and now I'm in video games, so it's great.
I feel so much stronger now.
Eye reading is horrible. Yeah, I mean one of the things that I think helps lead me down the path that I am doing with like just being able to talk while doing stuff comes from Let's Playing. Like I genuinely don't think that some of my communication skills as an engineer would have been possible. Excuse me, would have been possible without like wanting to make Let's Plays. Hey, no worries, no worries. So, as cheesy as that may sound at times, like that's kind of just how it is. It's kind of amusing. Ah, yes, another empty house with a book. I need to probably be here too. And like before, that one doesn't work. Just ram headlong into it. That's what I did! Alright, well... So, I guess that's not what we're supposed to do, but whatever. Oh, water. Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, I mean... So just doing this on a regular basis is really enjoyable for me, and the fact that people choose to watch me really means a lot, and I think 12-year-old me would be very impressed with what 24-year-old me is doing, so I really can't complain. I have fun doing it, and I have fun watching it, so it's really, really a good time, and it pays off. I mean, and I get to spend time with my friends talking about video games and shit, so that's really fun too. And like, you know, you really can't go wrong there. I got a Kingstone piece. Alright. I'm gonna have to probably... I am probably going to find a... I need to figure out these books, and like... I need to figure it out. So I'm gonna probably save and wrap up here, I think. Because we've been going for a little over 3 hours now, and it's like 10:30, and I have I have to be well rested for tomorrow. So I think we will probably end it here. I really do appreciate you all for tuning in. To the new viewers that showed up, thank you so much. For the new subs of today, like Steam Buns and my friendos. That's cool too. I'm very appreciative of everything. We are going to send you all to a good pal of mine. Trav is actually streaming for once again, so I can send you all to him. Trav made these overlays, so if you like these overlays, the person I'm sending you to is the person who made them. So we're going to send you to drag and drop it, and just, I don't know. I don't really have a raid message for the evening, but thank you all again for tuning in, and I'll see you Saturday for Chapter 7 of Paper Mario Pseudo Live Dubbed or whatever. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna have Herringway. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. I don't have much else to say. Hope you all have a pleasant evening. See you later.